Trollord Games. Join the fray.
Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to Phoenix Uwaki, and welcome back to a very special get-together here, as we are getting together to do a little one-shot here set in the world of a certain little Kickstarter that is going on. With only a matter of hours left on the clock, we thank you all for joining us here as we go into the Barren Wood. Now, these rather special guests of ours are joining us, and I would like to introduce them in just a moment, but let me say some thank yous first and foremost to all of you over there in the chat. Thank you so much for being there. Some of you from an hour or so ago. Thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out and still being here. Thank you for those follows, everyone. We will be giving follower Discord invites to those that give us a follow there, so watch your whispers after the show's finished, and we'll send you that invite over there. I hope everyone is doing wonderfully, and we shall have a lovely time here, so please do sit back, relax, and enjoy this one shot. We are gathered here because the wonderful people at Trollord Games are running a Kickstarter. A Kickstarter that goes a little something like this. The smouldering remnants of evil lie within the shattered ruins of Aufstrag. There, the undying war is born again. Live right now, but as I said, only for a matter of hours more. So if you would like a fantastic adventure path from level 1 through 13, all sorts of political goings-on between various barons and landed knights and bandits and monsters, and there is much more going on between. You are travelling around through the forests and glens and castles and keeps and dungeons, even beyond to other planes of existence during this story path. And it is very nicely written with beautiful art and nice maps from the sneak peeks that I have been given, so that we can give you a little taste today of what is coming up from that adventure. And to celebrate, we have some rather interesting giveaways here on Phoenix Uwaki. To date, we have only given away digital things, but today, for the first time, we have physical books to send in your general direction, and we will be sending them out from Trollord Games. There is a copy of their world guide for their homebrewed world. There is the player's guide for that. There is a Monsters and Treasures book for that, and the extra special top prize, which will be going to one lucky person at the end of the session, is a signed copy of the adventure once the Kickstarter is done and all is published and ready to ship. So do stick around and !enter in chat if you want the chance to win those fabulous prizes. Now, that said, we should also say a big thank you to the wonderful people over at Syrinscape. Thank you for the music and sound effects as always. Syrinscape.com for a free 30-day trial, and you can try it out in your games too. And if you love it, which you should because it's awesome, you can also jump in and grab that as well. Now, without further ado, let us introduce these fine people. Let me go around the overlay from the top left as I see it. DreadedGM.
Hello, I'm Josh the DreadedGM, and I'm here and I'm playing a Kobold Shaman today, which is College Spirits. I'm very excited to sit down and jump into this world. I gotta say, when I went over to check out the Kickstarter, it looked flipping amazing. So please go check that out, because if you go, like, it's quite literally a big campaign and a big campaign world, and I'm so excited.
Yep.
If you want to check out what I do, head on over to my Twitch channel. You'll catch me there at some point during the week.
Links.
Especially Mondays, which is Module Mondays, where I'm currently running through Storm King's Thunder. But yeah.
Thank you so much. Yes, all the links are going to be in chat for everyone, so do click on those, head on over, give them the follows, and enjoy some fine content from all of these wonderful people. Thank you very much there, Dread. And do not worry, speaking of that fabulous Kickstarter that's going on over there, there will not be spoilers in today's. We'll be dipping into actual locations, actual NPCs, and actual sort of machinations that are going on, but we will not spoil it for you. Just tease what could be potentially awaiting your adventurers as they delve in to the Undying War. moving on. Winter's Tales. AJ, welcome back. It's good to see you.
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here. Hi, I'm AJ Winters. I'm from Winter's Tales. I am a world builder and dungeon master from Australia. And tonight I am playing Porter, a slightly rotund man who likes tinkering with things and definitely will make you pay more money for him fixing things that might not actually be broken.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Okay, and a spectacular jawline, if I may say so. Look at that. Look at that square jaw. Your token is on the overlay. It's just like, do I?
Like, I don't have a square jawline. I had no idea what you're
It wasn't the look I was going for.
like, that has definitely not ever been a compliment I've received.
Well, now you have.
Oh my god.
It's good. Your token is glaring at you for that reaction. It's like looking side-eyeing you like over his shoulder. Okay.
Yeah,
and...
he's got big eyes.
Going on around the overlay, someone who was just here a few days ago and is welcome back any damn time he likes. Dead Aussie Gamer. Hello, mate.
Hello! G'day, guys. My name's Michael, and I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. And, yeah, we are back here with my dear friend, Phoenix Wacky, promoting a wonderful and amazing piece of content. I am going to be playing the role of Jaeger, who is a brewmaster. No, he's not gonna be Scottish or German. I'm gonna work on that.
It's the word brew. He's just gonna brew. He's gonna brew.
You can't say brew without saying it's slightly Scottish. Anyway, he's a brewmaster and he is a satyr. He gets into a whirlwind of misadventures, but thankfully he and his allies managed to scrape through somehow. He likes explosions. He likes a good time. Just because you're in a world where there's war and adventure doesn't mean you can't have a good time along the way. And that's what Jaeger's all about. It's all about having a good time.
Indeed. Thank you. And last but not least, by any measure you care to employ for the first time, welcome, Kendall. Nice to have you.
Kendall!
Hi everyone.
Shut it.
Very excited to be here. First time playing D&D. I thought this was a Monopoly game, so this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, okay.
It's like
Uner.
No, seriously though. Hi, I'm on Instagram Kendall the Human, Twitter @KendallsDumb. I am also the DM on One for All on Deerstalker Pictures at YouTube. New episode dropped this week. Another one's dropping next week. Watch it. It helps validate my existence. And today I am playing Talus, the Centaur Barbarian.
yes, indeed. Which I think Dread was channeling your centaur's icon there. Just that, just like shouting at you. On the yes, that is a very good peak barbarian pick there, right there. Thank you so much. Okay, and thank you for joining us. Now,
Anytime.
Thank you so much. It's okay. I'm in Japan. We're pretty close by. It works.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Okay, so thank you, and thank you to everyone who's joining us for this wonderful chance to see these people together. I just realised, without meaning to do so, we ended up with Antipodean All Stars Part 2. Yeah, we had it before, and it comes again. Okay, fantastic. Thank you all.
Rises again.
A Wackyverse version, indeed, Phantom, indeed. Don't worry, I'm sure the shenanigans will. Don't worry, I don't cross the streams too much when we have guests, because they're just like, "What are you talking about?" Whilst chat over the sides going, "What?" Okay, thank you. Hey, Polly the German ship, welcome in. You're typing very well for a German shepherd. Okay, now, as very, very dexterous pause. Okay. Okay, let us get into this. There is something a little shenaniganery. That's not an adjective. Says the English teacher over here.
Challenge to the table. Everyone use the word at least once this session.
Shenaniganery. Shenaniganery.
There is a slight amount of shenaniganery going on because we have our little wheel of shenanigans left over from the fabulous No Kid Hungry charity stream. Thanks to everyone who made that such a success. And to our guests here as well. Congratulations on their fantastic Jasper's Game Day success as well. So much good done in the world last week. Good job, everyone. Fantastic. And thanks for all the support from everybody that made those possible. Absolutely incredible. Now, the wheel that has been left over, we are not accepting cash donations for any charity this time round, but if there is a subscription or a gifted subscription during the show, you, or the gifter, may call out which of our players they would like the wheel to be spun for, and there are all sorts of interesting things that could happen. Advantages could be given, disadvantages could be given. There could be increases and decreases in their character's size as the wild magic crackles around and all of these fabulous people are drawn into one spot. The creative energy does tend to overflow from time to time. And there are other things in there as well. Wild magic surges. Phantom, right out the gate. Thank you, sir. Okay, Phantom, who would you like that wheel to be spun for? Which player would you like? You just put the player's name in chat, the character name, and we shall
the shenaniganry.
get our first shenanigans.
I also had the thought that that could easily be like an elder god, right? Like an eldritch being.
Like a warlock patron.
Yeah.
Oh, they're using the snout to type. That makes much more sense. Thank you.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, Phantom, who would you like the wheel to be spun for, my friend? Let us know in chat, and we shall get that spinning. If they get an oops or something, you get a max stat right from the very start. Lucky you. Roll a d5. Okay, well, me too. Thank you. Okay, let's max out the stats of an NPC. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom! It is a 4. Kendall, welcome to the channel. Okay, so Talus, our centaur barbarian, will also have the joys of spin. It's gonna be whoops, all charisma. You may go into your D&D Beyond character sheet and put your charisma at 20.
No, what? No way, what? I'm a bard!
Sexy barbarian.
That was my
Higher than
dump.
mine.
That was my dump stat.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh, I'm gonna
Fantastic.
rethink this character now.
By the way, Dread, did you do one-shot roulette stats for your character? Those-
Oh no, they were just my stats were already in there, and I was a wizard, and I was like, okay.
Oh no, you can roll the stats
was
again.
like-
I just made random characters for
stats
you.
again.
Yeah, please. I was like,
Not
what
to
was
get
happening?
weird, but
There's, like, lots of-
Talus is a centaur, so I'm just imagining just all that junk in that trunk. Just for some reason, this part of the world, that's some swagger, yo.
Sorry, Dag, why are you imagining all that junk in the trunk?
Because the charisma is 20, and I am a person who gets quite
Charismatic.
yes.
I need
after a
I
few
need an
Jaegers.
adult.
Why do you
No.
think? Why do you think he needs 4 legs to walk?
Okay, now, my friends, let us jump into our scene here. You were all drawn on your burgeoning adventuring career as you have done a few things together. You've done the kill the giant rats in the cellar. You've done the catch up all the escaped sheep. All of those things have been tidied away. You're ready for bigger and brighter things, you thought, and that's when you heard word from Baron Dietboldheimer of Ludenheim that there was a reward being offered for the capture, or otherwise being dealt with, of a local bandit leader. A plague on the countryside around the city of Ludenheim. You were invited to the Baron's manse in those bustling streets, and that is all behind you now. The screaming hawkers selling their wares, the people coming and going, the bustling carts and merchants coming down the streets to sell their things at the market in the central square, the faded opulence of the Baron's manse, and that study with the roaring fireplace and the strong smell of pipe smoke, where he actually revealed what the actual mission was, having lured you in with the the promise of a reward of 500 gold for the capture of this bandit leader. Morithid, thank you. We have another subscription. Morithid, who would you like the wheel to be spun for? Okay, so as he brought you into his study to give you this mission and the briefing upon that mission, he revealed what is actually happening and he's keeping under wraps. He will give you that 500 for capturing or dealing with this leader, but there will be the same again if you can rescue his kidnapped daughter. The bandits infiltrated the city on a bustling market day, and the poor Baron's daughter was whisked away, never to be seen again, until, that is, our brave adventurers headed into the Barren Wood. The Baron's secretary, a rather dignified fellow with a little pinch on the tip of his nose, told you that you should find your way to the small rural town of Gypsheim. Down off the main road, a long, rigorous trail into the Barren Wood. The bandits were known to hang out there and spend time in that area. Your mission is to enter into the village, and without alerting the local bandits and the people there, to find out where the actual bandits' camp is deeper in the wood. And then, armed with that knowledge, to move on to the camp and rescue the Baron's daughter. And that is where we join the four of you as Porter. AJ, a little spin of the wheel coming in your direction. Thank you, Marthield. Spin. Whoops! All Constitution.
Okay.
Your HP is about to jump dramatically.
That makes a lot of sense.
He looks like he's got good constitution. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
that.
he already had good cons, so this is just adding to it.
Max those mins.
That's very nice, very nice. Okay, right. Thank you so much for that. Nice, enjoy. Okay, and at this end of the session, you get the max benefit from it as well. So, you are making your way down the indistinct trail through the forest towards Gypsheim, this little rural collection of small houses and buildings down in the Barren Wood. The trail appears to be laid out in a fairly haphazard fashion, moving first one way, then another. In many places, the road's been completely washed out or covered with so much bramble as to be nearly impassable.
Oh my god!
There it is.
You know what? Have any of you ever had that kind of sensation where you believed you were, like in Lodenheim, and then suddenly you find that like you're in the middle of the woods, and it's like several days later. And I could have sworn we just got into to talk to a baron about his missing daughter, and I said I didn't touch her, and then we ended up. Did someone have 500? Do you have 500 gold?
I don't think so.
No. Okay, well, yeah, just this weird sense of serendipity just then. But, hey, listen, we had fun, didn't we? Good job, everyone. I'm gonna hug Zinwise and just we did it.
What exactly do you think we did?
We didn't get lost in the woods.
No, we're on route to where we need to be.
Oh.
Is that a pun? En route?
Oh, I didn't get any route. Were we out? Because I'm definitely not on any route right now.
Oh no, I've confused you. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, listen very carefully, okay?
I
What?
always.
We're on the way. I
What?
think. What? Okay, we're on the way. Okay, I'm not going to repeat this again, okay? I'm going to say it very, very clearly. Very important things that we
Sorry, what was that?
I said I'm not going to repeat myself. Now listen, I think we should disguise ourselves as trees. As bandits, they hide behind trees. And that is where we spring the trap, because they'll be hiding behind us.
Hang on, let me ask the spirits.
I pick up some dirt and just.
Here you go. I hand you some whiskey.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Zinwise, yes, what does it look like?
I'm going to invoke my special ability, Tales from Beyond, and use my bonus action to determine what my story is going to be. Okay. Tales of the Renowned Duelist.
I think we'll be okay. We don't need to disguise ourselves.
No. Okay.
Oh, I mean, how are we going to disguise him?
I point up to Talus.
Well, that's okay. No, I got it. This is an easy one. All right. Talus doesn't need a disguise. All he has to do is stand in the middle of the road, because that way he's the centaur of the forest. Yeah.
Diego.
The spirits are laughing.
I'm just back kick.
Now, Zinwise, what does this look like as you commune with these spirits? How do they manifest themselves?
There's always this whispering that seems to chatter around Zinwise, and he can hear it in the rocks. He can hear it in the earth. The birds, the trees, the sky, it's always around him and abound, and it's something that makes him a little bit more twitchy to observation, but I think that the party has probably grown wise to that. They don't always manifest unless he's stressed, or if there's some sort of reason to bring them forth. So right now they're in a very passive state.
Okay. But there's something about this wood, this barren wood, and the powers that you call upon are sparking and jumpy, and you feel a certain nervous energy in the spirits. And I would like Dread and AJ to roll me a D100, please. As you both got wild magic surges.
Oh no.
I also want to tell Kendall what one of the chat members said. With your charisma, you have to be the center of attention. I love that one.
Okay, fair, very fair.
I rolled a
65
68.
on me.
Oh, very close.
Hey.
Okay, a 65 was Dread, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Excellent. You gain the ability the next time that you are in combat to insult a creature that you can see. It then gains vulnerability to damage from your spells and attacks for 1 minute.
Who's that? Is that
That's you, Dread. That's you.
Hells yeah.
Yes, this pleases me, spirits. I will use this gift well.
And AJ 68. Okay, so a 68 is. Okay. Again, this is something that's going to happen in combat, so that will kick off when you start.
We won't tell you in combat starts.
Yeah, don't read into anything into the fact that I told Dread the good one.
No, it's fine.
I'm not telling you this one.
Everything's fine.
I'm sure. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so as that happens, you are continuing down the path. Zinwise, you have communed with the spirits, and you continue on towards Gypsheim and the source of information that you seek. As you round the bend of this indistinct trail and kind of force your way through. I think Talis is doing great wonders, like tromping down the brush in front and just like making a path through for everyone, especially for Zinwise to follow behind in their little cobalt legs. And you find yourselves coming to a clearing, a large clearing where lots and lots of trees have been felled for firewood, and huddled at the center of this clearing here in the barren wood, you see the village of Gypsheim. Before you lies the small village consisting of several dozen dilapidated buildings and a score or so of small cottages in various states of disrepair. A single muddy lane twists through the center of town with a few houses on either side. The other buildings are spread out to its left and right amongst small farm plots and animal pens. Only 2 structures stand out. And as you make your way into your town and investigate, talking to some of the people that are working the land here, you hear that they are a 2-story wooden structure with a large sign hanging above it, which is the local tavern, the Ram's Head. And the other is an old mill house on the banks of a sluggish river, a small creek that crosses the north end of town. There are folk moving about, some working their plots and fields. They're a bit of a mangy lot, down on their luck, not living in the lap of luxury by any means, but they are others that are not working so hard, lounging about the place with weapons. Light weapons, but blades nonetheless. They look suspiciously as the newcomers arrive, but do not stand to block your way or anything.
What are you looking at?
You?
And what
They're
do you
looking at
see?
you.
I see a talking lizard. Did you see that? I said lizard.
Your town's a bit shit.
I like put my shoulders back and just sort of like just like stomp up and like, my dear child, you've had all day doing nothing. Surely your energy is enough to come up with a better insult than I see a talking lizard.
He turns to his friend. Point at the Ram's Head? Yeah, point at the Ram's Head. Yeah. Hustle off down the street in the direction of the tavern.
Thank you,
So
Talis.
is it just me, or are these people a bunch of idiots?
This is amazing.
Not just these people. I believe most people.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Did he say there's a tavern?
Since it was called the Ram's Head.
I like that. Good name and a good place to go and, I believe, get some information. Maybe, perhaps, just a little information. I mean, at least a round of information on that. Just.
Speaking of information, something has been confusing me. Stuck in the back of my head like a blister on the top of one's mouth, but in one's head. We were sent by a baron, and then through the barren woods. Were they empty woods, or did he just own them?
You know what? The whole time I was just looking for little turnips of his head. Just
I've
around.
spent 3 days thinking about this.
It's a long time to be thinking about this.
Indeed, and your words much more eloquent than usual.
Yes, I've felt a sudden awakening of intelligence and eloquence, as you might say. Perhaps a gift from the gods or from the woods themselves. Yes, perhaps we should investigate. Tavern.
Okay, so
Pub.
Jaeger unsteadily leads the way towards.
I don't know.
Hub?
As-
you see Porter like whistle for a homunculus dog that looks like a golden retriever. but
Yes.
Made of like copper.
God, jeez, what is that? Oh, it's your thing. Okay, fine. Just surprise me.
He's literally been here the whole time. Like every day. Do you even know his name?
Yes, of course I do. His name is Bitey.
Okay. Let's go get a drink.
Lucky yes.
I don't know if I was right. I just
No.
yeah.
Is he modeled after a golden retriever? Or is he just a retriever made of gold?
There goes that thinking again.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
I think maybe next time we don't necessarily let Talus graze on the grass in the woods, but
There was some
Maybe.
very fine grass in those woods.
yes, very strong grass if you'd ask me.
The delicate mosses.
Oh look, here we are, the Ram's Head.
Indeed, as you squelch your way down the single path, and people look slack-jawed with amazement as you walk past with these wondrous engineering feats and magically enchanted machines, you come across the Ram's Head Tavern, this old, dilapidated two-story building, a broad balcony on the front, but the wood frame structure has little in the way of ornamentation. The large sign dangling below the balcony has the engraving of the ram's head drinking from a mug of brew engraved upon it. And you make your way inside, and you see a few huddled figures around some dilapidated tables, and there's a couple of grunts and a cough and a clearing of the throats, and someone looks over their shoulder in a rather surly way at you, and the owner, proprietor, is behind the dented and chipped table, bar top, polishing glasses with a rag that does not promise to make them much cleaner.
Hello.
Oh, all right. Travelers, I take it.
No.
Yes, we are definitely local here, and we should be getting the local discount.
I definitely remember. In a small place like this, you must be travelers. Unless, when you say not travelers, you mean you're looking to move here? There are several
No.
spacious and delightful properties that we would be welcome to. Okay.
Is it
No,
really,
we're just messing with you.
is it really traveling when no one belongs anywhere?
There he goes, pondering again.
And that's before he's had a drink. That's usually like 5 or 6 in that kind of thinking happens.
I will have
Yeah,
one
maybe he
ram's
needs
head.
maybe he needs some medication.
Yes, 4 bottles of your finest medication, good tavern keep.
We've got just the thing for ales here. Ale! Ha! Right, so yes, now.
Yes, good
How-
for what ailed. I get it. Very clever.
I've been sitting on that one all day. This lot is not a good audience. Now, how ostentatiously are you dressed? Like, what's your how would you appear to the people here?
I'm covered in trinkets and tokens and totems and just things that I've been collecting that I find interesting, that whisper interesting things to me. So, I look like a wild person.
Okay, Porter.
Porter looks like if you took an Australian plumber tradie man, but you put them in leather instead. And the leather vest he is donning also has like a very high-tech adjustment system that allows him to like expand it when he drinks or eats too much food.
Very handy. And can I get the design? Jaeger.
Jaeger is wearing kind of almost like a Roman-styled centurion metal vest, as well as a leather dress skirt that comes with the Centaurian armor. As his legs are, of course, that of a faun from him being a satyr, what he is wearing beneath is left not very well to the imagination. He also has what looks to be fur on one side of his shoulder and a very, very long traveler's cloak down the back of him. He also seems to carry very little in the way of weaponry, but he does seem to have a stick. It was a very nice stick, and he found it in the forest, and now he has it, and it is named Sir Stickington.
Thank you. And Talus.
Talus is wearing a necklace. And that is all.
I thought you were about to say socks. I have no idea why.
I do not need socks on these clip-clops.
What kind of necklace is it? What does the necklace look like?
It is a holy medallion to the gods I worship.
Okay. Functional, ostentatious?
More as a symbol.
Okay.
Well, yes, not too functional, unless you were to punch someone with it.
It's got a good heft to it. Okay, so
Frisbee?
yeah. So our friend here does not overcharge you too much, just a little extra than he might, as you don't look too worse off for yourselves. And he accepts a few coppers from you all, and you get the. It's not gonna knock you under the table anytime soon, but it's a decent water. It's heard of ale.
Oh, this ale needs to really give it some kick. Good old spritzy Jaeger. There it is.
Do you have any of those?
Is it a spritz of yourself? Did you add yourself into the drink?
Yes. And also no,
Gross.
but mostly yes.
Do you have any of those mushrooms I like?
Oh, it's just, what, just give me a minute. I think I've got just the stuff right here. I'm going to pull out what looks to be a tiny mushroom with little hands and legs. It seems to be struggling as I pull it out of this bag. I then put it on the table and say, "Excuse me, bartender, do you have a bit of, like, a cloth, like a chamois cloth or something?"
It's like, stops wiping the glasses. Yeah, you are.
Thank you. I just. Okay. Here you go. And I hold out this limp mushroom.
It's like campestry.
I will
Not
take
singing
this
no more.
mushroom.
Stop. Yep. Hey, thank you.
And in the name of camaraderie and the gods, I will
Yes.
devour this fungus.
There you go. How does it taste, Jaeger?
It tastes like its name used to be Dennis.
Okay. Poor Dennis. I mean that is pretty unbranched. This area was very very gifted and visited by the Fae in the past. There probably are all sorts of little things like this skipping and scampering about these woods. Okay.
Tastes introverted.
That's a good one. I found it hiding in a log. Apparently, it was finding it difficult to find employment, and so its mother told on it.
Not hiding well enough.
Nope.
I'm gonna go ask around.
Yeah, I'm gonna join you.
Good idea. I'm
Okay.
going to hold the fort right here.
I will
You-
need
you
two
do that.
chairs. I will need 2 chairs to be sitting down. Thank you, barkeep.
Help yourself.
Okay.
Porter, where are you headed to?
Wait,
Like customer or the bartender or who?
What am I seeing in the tavern? Like, what do the people look like?
There are a couple that are lightly armored and armed, like the ones that you saw out in the street, and then there are some of the local farmers.
All right. I wanna talk to the local farmers. I
Okay.
think, rather than the armored Heaps.
Okay. So yeah.
So Porter's gonna like waddle on over. He's a little rotund. He's gonna loosen his leather a little bit and like take a seat in front of the farmers with his ale plonked down on the table.
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Hi, are you new in town? Of course you are. Are you staying long? Are you a traveling tradesman? You look
Yeah, a little bit. Name's Porter. This is my friend.
I wasn't sure if I was to come with you. Hello,
How do you do?
I'm Zinwise.
Zinwise? Or
Yes.
I'm Heimerich.
Hello, Heinrich.
What?
So we have some questions.
Right. What'd that be about?
I forgot what the question.
We're trying to find someone. Bandits.
Yeah, we're trying to find someone. Yeah.
Fine. You found me?
Look, you know how this works. You probably had travelers come through here before. We want secrets and rumors and all that. Tell us what you know about the area, what you heard.
Oh,
Small town, you talk.
You some of them escaped convicts. They come through here from time to time.
Escaped convicts.
Yeah, they're fleeing from the cities. Apparently they were oppressed by something. I don't know.
No, not that. We're looking for the bandits.
They could be the bandits. Or
All right.
they could be the bandits. Could be convicts.
To join them.
Yes, we have been oppressed.
He clearly you've used what he's threw at you, but threw it straight back at him. So give me a persuasion there.
I'm gonna close my eyes a little bit, and just like there's a crescent shape, there's a light that sort of blooms and my fingers like start to twitch, and I'm gonna whisper help, and I'm going to cast guidance because I can do that.
Hey, okay, on Porter. So Porter, persuasion with guidance and the help action was in place.
It's just a D4, yeah, on top of any skill check.
Mm-hmm. But I'll say the using the oppressed line back at him
I would
will
love
be
to do that
helping
as
as
well. Yeah, we're being oppressed as well.
So yeah, a guided advantage roll.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm so glad that was advantage. 20.
Oh, nice, perfect.
Well, actually 24 plus the wait. No, I need to roll the d4, don't I?
You roll a D4, yeah. It's a minimum
Yeah.
one though.
I
So.
was
I'll
like,
take a
it's
I'll take a
possible.
4. That's fine.
A 1 plus a 1, so
one.
21.
21, nice. Okay, and he looks kind of conspiratorial. And he's like,
Oh, you wanna sign up with Mr. Freyland?
Yeah, Mr. Freyland. We've heard of him.
Yeah, I'm sick of being kicked around.
I know the feeling.
That's actually true.
Well,
I mean,
I don't rightly know where their secret lair is, but here in town, all of the members of the, them bandits of the Barren Wood, they be lolling around the place over at the old mill.
That sounds like a secret hideout to me.
yeah,
no,
that
no, but-
definitely sounds like a secret hideout.
But I know about it. It's not the secret one. It's all, no, their secret,
Oh.
their secret camp is deep in the forest.
It's the secret hideout that you don't know about. You just know about the secret hideout.
Right? Yeah, I don't have the level of clearance.
Right, yes, of course.
How do you get the level of clearance?
Well, if you were signing up, I'm sure they would take you for some sort of initiation or something. If you head over to the mill house, maybe they'll take you to meet Mr. Freyland.
Do they take my kind or our kind?
Why wouldn't they?
It was called a
'Cause
lizard
we're-
not 2 minutes ago.
Oh,
And he looks like over his shoulder at the two armed ones that are in the far corner. The ones that are in town here, not at the secret base, are the troublemakers.
Huh.
That's why they get shoved here. You know, make sure that, to make sure that none of us run away.
Right.
Why would you run away?
Well, it's not the best place to be living, is it? Did you? I heard you with the barkeep. You called it a shithole, and it is.
I mean, you have a tavern. You have a tavern. That makes you a good place.
It's a cut above some places. I'll grant. Yeah.
Yeah. Gratitude.
Why haven't you joined up?
I got a gammy leg, haven't I?
Oh, so if you're not well, they will
Can I
not
see
take
his
you.
leg?
Sure. Yeah.
What does his leg look like?
He's like, he kind of like moves it over, and it's splinted, like with like a old splint. It's not like fresh. It's like it's been using it a long time, and it's bandaged around with kind of dirty bandages, and just like he's like keeping it straight. You know, I can get about the place, but I ain't doing any bandaging.
Well, you don't need to always fight or be body-abled. You seem to have a good mind. Does that not help?
Most
Are you
kind.
good with numbers and words?
I could talk a treat, but numbers no. It's no matter. Like, my job is here. I can't.
What is this job?
It's not like I could travel
is
to
here.
Ludensheim or anywhere like that with this leg. Anyway, we farm the land. We provide vegetables and you know a bit of livestock and all that kind of stuff. We just
So you farm with your leg, but you don't
fight.
rebel.
Yeah, I think a little mild agriculture is a little easier than highway robbery. I would assume. I've never tried.
Can I do a inside check?
Please.
Are we just bullying the farm?
He might
Just
be.
doing a rub-
I don't know. He has a gammy leg, but he seems quite put together. I'm very confused. I got a inside check of. It's not good. It's 7.
Okay. Yep.
feel like
Seems on the up and up.
I take out
maybe he just doesn't
one
want to
of
fight.
my-
He's like,
one
goes
of my
home at
gold.
night and secretly unbinds his leg.
Yeah, I take out my 1 gold piece and I just put it on the table and let it sit there.
So eyes go wide.
What is this buying me? You'll have to earn it. Something that you might not be telling me.
I could give you. I could give you the prize. I kept it secret. There was that huge delivery of vegetables and ale from the tavernier down to the secret camp. It just went out yesterday. Somewhat big's going off down there, but I don't know what's going on. But share a little secret. I kept something rather special for myself. But if that's the price, you ain't never seen the like of this turnip. I swear, it looks like a pair of arse cheeks. It's freaking hilarious. It's just.
A cheeky
I
turnip.
kind of want to see it.
A cheeky turnip. Are the legends true?
I didn't believe in myself until I saw it with my own eyes.
And just like that, our mage quest changed.
Just then, the GM knew
And
he'd
then
fucked
tell me
up.
more of this secret camp that you speak of.
Well, that's the
And
thing.
the coin is yours.
That's the problem, isn't it? I can only point you in the direction of those at the mill. They'll know where it's at. They're part of the band. I'm just
Fair enough.
I'm just a gammy-licked farmer with a greater vocabulary than I intended.
I feel like you, sir, you're holding yourself back. I think you've got more in you than just being the guy with the gammy leg.
Yes. Have you ever thought of being an adventurer? You join us. You earn more coins like this.
But I just slow you down.
No,
Not
I'll
if you're riding on-
rebuild you a leg. See my
That
dog?
also. You can also ride on the back of Talus.
He's like, he doesn't know which way to look first. It's like a centaur, a robot dog, centaur, robot dog. It's like,
Well, for the good price of the butt turnip, I'll fix your leg.
How
Yeah.
much for the butt turnip?
a functional leg should do it.
Yeah. I'll trade you.
Spectacular. Right. Please don't go nowhere. And you,
Oh, wait, don't forget your coin. See? Trust. They hold over the golden coin.
Please, please, I'll get robbed. I won't make it. I won't make it down the street.
I mean, of course. Okay, I'll hold on to it. It's yours, though.
I'll be right back. And he's like hobbles across, just keeping the leg straight in the bandits.
The absolute bastard in me wants him to leave the tavern and just have Jaeger outside going, "Give us your wallet." Jaeger's at the bar and he's saying, "This is what I'm telling you. Okay, listen. If you were a centaur and that was half human and half horse, then why do you have 4 horse legs but only 2 human limbs? Technically, aren't you just a horse with a whole half a human for a head?"
No, I'm a centaur.
Yes, but hear me out. A centaur's not who's telling you half a human or half a horse?
No one told me. This is.
Who said
How
this?
I
I'm gonna
was
yell at the bartender.
born.
Was it you, you bastard?
Jacoby.
What did?
Jacoby Farden now goes, I don't know. What? Hey, Patch, my friend.
No
thank you,
one's
mate.
going to call you 3/4 of a horse while I'm around.
Was anyone? No one's ever called me that.
I just nod into my beers and just. Yeah.
It's like, I just, after listening to Jaeger for a bit, look up like, I think Dennis is starting to kick in.
We are on a whole different adventure.
I don't understand anything. Hey, you wanna... Should we be getting information or...
Yes, that's right. Hey,
something?
you! Bartender, my friend he wants to talk to you or make out with you. I don't know either. Do something.
My name's Jacoby, and I'm spoken for.
No, you are speaking.
Yes, the current text, not past tense.
Are you to the forest Feyfolk?
And he looks to you, Talus.
You are radiant.
Right, wait, what's Talus got the oops all charisma, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
I am
passive.
from the forest.
He's 15. Just so you know, his charisma passives are 15. Of course you're radiant. Gorgeous.
Porter, Quest Junkies UK, our good friend Patch, has given a spin of the wheel in your general direction, and to go very nicely with your Whoopsal con, you just got Whoopsal strength. So you're the buffest artificer in all the land. It's like,
Next level.
Bring on my solo adventure. Me driving around, one drunk guy, one guy that's high on mushrooms, and a kobold that speaks to things.
AJ, if you're game, I've got this whole notebook thing here, and I don't think it's I don't think these three are going anywhere near it.
Have you ever noticed that in the last half an hour, Porter's really bulked up? I mean, look at those cheekbones.
Yes.
Such a
Dennis
strong
is
jawline.
Definitely kicking in.
So,
I feel
What?
like going to a mill.
You know what? All the best parties for teenagers are at mills. That's a good idea. You'll have another 2 to go, please.
Here you go. That's twice the price it was before.
Okay. Well,
No, what?
It's on them.
Why would it be that?
I am the one with the financial acumen. Trust me.
It's fine. I pointed the two guys who like were picking on Zynwise and say, "Just put it on their tab, please."
Oh, they don't have a tab.
We're starting one for them.
What
Although,
don't they have a
was
tab?
that the glint of gold I saw before?
Talking about that was.
Hold on, wait. I that was just too quick. I didn't see anything. Try again.
I did wash my hair recently. Yeah.
It's just glorious hair.
What? Oh, wait.
How do you make it? How do you make it glisten so in
Sidebar.
this dingy tavern?
Do you not know what a sidebar is, Jacoby? Whatever your name is, okay? It's a sidebar.
I think he's suggesting we should bribe him.
You should bribe him.
We should bribe him.
All right.
Jacoby, we would like to bribe you.
Yes.
He looks around. I might be open to financial persuasion.
All right. I'm going to give you something
Speaking
beyond the
critically.
measure of any gold coin
Yes. He leans
for
in.
information pertaining to a hot little piece. No, wait. How old is the child before I get into this? I imagined a young, ready-to-marry child with the Baron, but I realized I didn't ask.
The Baron's
I'm gonna
daughter?
ask-
The Baron's daughter was young adult, yes.
Good, excellent. Listen, I'm a satyr. Leave me alone. We have our culture. I'm looking for a hot baroness daughter, whatever you call the Baron's daughter. That is what I am looking for. If you can give me some information to that, your luck will change right now, forever.
What's it worth?
Sorry.
What's it worth, that information?
What's it worth? Well, let me tell you. And I open up my shirt, revealing the cuirass of my metal, sort of centurion armor, with, of course, the typical like kind of Persian chest hair like peeking out over the top of it. It is emblazoned with the symbol of the god of ale and celebration, for I am a cleric of the god of ale and celebration, and I will bless not only you, but this tavern as well. Your beer will flow like honey, and money will rain from the sky like rain.
Give
Yes.
me a wisdom persuasion check, your clerical abilities.
Oh, well,
GM.
you know what? Because some of us don't get little spins on little magic wheels, but I have 20 wisdom anyway.
Oh,
DM, instead of
Yes,
jumping
mate,
in
yeah.
every time, can I make like a hand symbol for when I want to give guidance? Because I can give it at range.
Oh, of course, yeah, please.
Yes, I'll just go like this from now on, and the person can add it if they want. So I'm just
Okay.
gonna hold up 2 fingers. Yeah, just like this.
Okay.
A whisper.
This is
of help.
23.
guidance.
Excellent. Okay. His eyes go wide at the religious symbolry on your breastplate as he recognizes it. Oh, this will be the finest. This will be the finest tavern in all of the Barrenwood.
Yes.
May your lady bless this house.
Well, she will if you give me something good to go off, because, right now you're just giving me, slightly watered down ale. Don't think I didn't notice, because I did.
Well, if I am correct in judging your...
You okay, Zinwise? You sound like you've got a cold.
I have a cough.
Okay, do you want something, like some water?
Whiskey,
Do you
please.
have any lemon tea? Like something with ginger in it?
No, give me the spirits.
Okay, never mind. Do you have a small, like a thimble or a small shot glass of something? Just
Yeah, we got this, it's a local drink. The turnip farmers do it. They've got a little still out the back. You
Oh,
know.
beautiful. Yes, just one of those, please. This is right. Zinwise, catch!
Okay.
I'm gonna roll it.
Go, please do.
Oh, it's bad. It's a 4 on the dice.
Some of it
You'll be okay.
splashes.
Walk it off.
Some of it splashes in the general direction of your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, and Jaeger, he leans forward. He's like,
Well, if I judge your feelings for the Baron's daughter, you'd better hurry up.
And why might that be?
She won't be available for much longer.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You've got to make. There's a wedding party, and she might be a betrothed kind of scenario, kind of sitch. You know, she's seeing someone, she's not seeing someone.
he kind of straightens up. He's like, I don't know what you mean. Miles Freyland is a feared and terrible bandit leader and kidnaps those indiscriminately throughout the land.
Angry boyfriend. Okay, yep, no worries. Nothing I haven't dealt with before. All right, well, let me bless your tavern, good sir. All right, at this point, I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy. And I say, yay, all those who step inside of this facility. May the radiant blessings of the bubbly god rain down upon thee. Take the time to lure all those drunken wearily into the mouth and precipice of this tavern owner and worshipper and follower of your great wisdom. I don't like his beer.
Blessings be upon this house as you.
No, but seriously, you should shave. Now. Come on.
Right away. Just try. Runs away.
I think he bought it. Quick, run.
He was kind.
He was. I think he was a sucker too. Hey, Porter Zinweiss, did you find out where we're supposed to go? Because I found
Holy
out.
shit, it looks like a butt!
It's here.
What
I thought
looks
it
like
was
a
shenanigan, but it's here.
what looks like a butt?
Like the perfect ass cheeks!
Oh, that is perfect turnip.
Did they
That
clap?
thing's perky!
It's speaking to me.
What's it saying?
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Isn't it perfect? It's just a vision. An absolute vision.
I think this is better than any reward we can get for what we were sent here. We could just go home.
1,000 gold? Nah, no.
Who needs 1,000 gold? when you have
Back in
a
my
turnip?
heyday, I was with a woman and she had a butt like that.
Nice.
Says it
I
will
give-
bring
I-
us
I
great
give Porter a high
fortune.
Our heyday is Thursdays. On Friday, I eat. On Friday, I have carrots.
No, we did get some information, so we're gonna go.
Okay.
Do you
Here's
want
a
to?
leg for you, sir. I take one of the homunculus legs, and like unfold it, stretch it out because it's extendable, and give him like a working leg knee situation, and I put a temporary wheel on the from the back leg of my dog.
And as you leave the ram's head, you hear the slight squeaking of this wheel as the farmer gets accustomed to using their new leg around the tap room here. It's like, where did Javi go? I want to celebrate this new leg. Drinks from me. Loses that gold very
You watch
quickly.
as I start to walk
Here's your
back.
gold coin. We are keeping the hiney.
On my way out of the tavern, I'm also gonna like whisper over to Zinwise.
Little does he know that the leg will follow me. But
So it looks like we did end up getting an ally to come with us.
We are told to
If the
go
leg
to the
follows
mill.
and he's still attached, he's coming.
I don't think it. No, I don't think it does that.
You sure? Because, I mean, I have a spare stick.
We should go. We should go into the forest.
I
Are
tied
we
a
going
tunic
into
to
the-
the end of
okay.
my walking stick and it just hangs there like a totem.
Okay, we found out something. Talus and I, we found out that apparently this girl, the Baron's daughter, is apparently has an angry boyfriend.
Oh,
Yes, and apparently she'll become unavailable soon.
well,
Dead?
I don't know,
Okay.
but nonetheless, if we want to see that money, we're going to have to probably do a wedding crash.
Oh, a wedding. I love weddings.
Maybe, or a funeral crash. Either way, we're crashing a party, and that's just exactly what I want.
we found out that our next lead is probably the mill, in that there was some sort of big delivery there. And
Or we follow the trail of the wagon that took the vegetables into the forest.
ooh,
Cut out the middleman.
you know where this trail is?
I don't know. What
I'd
do
say
you
out
think,
back.
Taylus?
We could ask the spirits, I guess.
I can do a similar asking of spirits.
Oh, you go ahead. I was
I-
sick of hearing them. They are always talking to me.
I'm going to
can-
ask this tiny shrubbery.
I would like to use understanding portents.
Thank you. Can you hold my hair?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
How does that work, Alice?
What?
How does that work? What's the?
So, I have the uncanny ability to understand portents sent by the gods, often firstly speaking for the gods and creating believable portents. Which way should we go, and so on? One may ask.
Okay.
Well,
You-
I'm gonna ask the gods something, and
Mhm.
then I'm gonna look for a symbol from nature that I might be able to interpret
Okay.
as an answer. Whether or
Okay.
not that thing's just a random, unrelated event.
Ask the turnip butt.
Speak to the Heidi.
You
Shall we mill or shall we trail? I am but a man, 4 legs and a tail.
as you commune with the gods, you find your gaze being drawn by the disturbing noise from Jaeger's direction, but cannot help but notice the distinct arrow shape of his projectile vomit as it splashes against the wall, and this arrow is pointing in the direction of the side of the tavern. And on the side of the tavern there is a horse trough. And in the brackish waters there is a splashing and this dull scrape of a inefficient knife as you see Jacoby the barkeep shaving his beard. And he kind of like beckons over towards this, this stabling area off of the side, like away from where those bandits and things were in the tavern. You got all the information I could give with some of the locals kicking about, but that daughter you were speaking of, they brought her through here, and I have clearance. I know where the secret base is.
Ooh.
Can you give us a map?
No, but I can give you directions. Head out of town to the south, deep into the barren woods. There you'll find the house that Meg built. A broken down, dilapidated fair. If you follow the creek, you can't miss it. And beyond the house that Meg built, you shall find the camp of Miles Freyland. Oh, sorry. Don't shout.
Why does everyone call it like that? Why do they say it that way?
He is a much storied fellow, a daring bandit who steals from the rich and keeps it for himself, but he is a frightful fellow. And I fear for the Baron daughter's life, I do, I of course.
Look,
Right.
Why are you helping us?
because this one. He gestures at the bent over form of the satyr.
At this point, I am drinking out of the trough just to kind of wash the taste of shit out of my mouth. Just go,
I'm sure that trough tastes worse.
Quite possibly. And he says,
You've brought blessings in a dark time. This one's goddess shines on this house, and mine shall be the most successful tavern in all of the Barrenwood. It's not saying a lot, but it will be.
No, you're right. You're right. Last question.
Yes.
The Baron Wood. How is that spelt?
What is it?
well, look. And you look over and like, there's just very few leaves on all the trees.
So that's like
Oh,
B-A.
Baron.
Like Baron.
Like
Okay.
E-N, not O-N.
I mean,
I can't believe
if
we
it was
were
the Baron-
walking through it, and we didn't even think that's why it was called that.
if it was the Barons, would there be an apostrophe S? What are you talking?
Not it meant it was owned by the Baron.
Oh, we're gonna go to
Always.
Meg's
It's like
house.
the Baron's daughter. You don't call her the Baron's daughter because she's Baron.
to be fair, it is a very confusing name.
Maybe she is Baron. We don't know.
That would be very unfortunate, or very fortunate, depending on your perspective.
Huh.
Okay, we're gonna go to Meg's house.
No,
Follow-
the house that
Who's
Meg
Meg?
built. She may not
Yeah,
still
she
live
pretty?
there. Yes, the
Who is
Meg.
Meg?
Describe the Meg.
It is a dark tale for darker times.
Does she have a sister?
Oh no. No, just horrible, monstrous offspring. Some say they still haunt the woods.
Ah,
My
interesting.
dad called me a monstrous offspring, but look how I
Been called
turned out.
monster many times.
Don't let them pigeonhole you, I say.
Huh.
Yes, no, that's a
Damn
perfect
straight.
saying, and I got thrown out of Bardic College for that belief. But nonetheless, let's go to this Meg's house, and then where
No,
are we
the
going?
house
From?
that Meg built. It's not Meg's house. I mean,
Well, if
Meg
she built it, why is
so
it in
it
her
is
house?
kind of
then?
hers. Well, she would have
Oh,
gifted it
so
or something
many.
to someone.
So many builders build houses. They don't live at all of them.
But then why are they calling it the house that Meg built? Why do they just call it?
Maybe it was
Sven's
her
house?
That
her first
building's-
one.
The myth, the legend, the scariness of it all.
Is it scary? Meg's house doesn't really
don't
have
know.
that ominous tone to it,
mean-
like
I
the
don't wanna-
Deathbringer
I
house
don't
or
want to say
the.
anything here, but Meg, we're just assuming Meg is female.
It's true. She could be a megalodon.
I think we just could be.
It's gonna be a giant shark in the middle of the
Jacoby.
woods. Builds a cottage.
Jacoby gestures at chat. Is like, Troll Lord Games is right there. If you want to ask why they named it.
Excuse me. Come here, you. Come here. He reaches
Troll
down into a
Games.
bush and pulls out a tiny troll. Excuse me. Listen,
Ah!
tiny troll. Listen.
I'm just here for
Hello.
quality control.
Watch
I
out.
listen,
That
shush.
troll's a
Trust me.
lord.
Thanks for
Trust
your
me,
kind
that ship
support
is-
at this,
that
the end
ship
of our
is- that-
Kickstarter. Only a few hours to go.
I shake him. I shake him hard.
Don't shake the troll.
All right, listen.
I-
I have a question. Okay. What was my question?
Is Meg a girl or
Is
is
Meg a girl
shark?
and what's her deal?
Is Meg a shark?
Has she built
She's
many
shocked.
houses or just
Does
the
she
one?
own the house or did she just build it?
Yes. And if she just built it, who lives in it now? And why aren't they scary enough to name the house after them?
Long ago.
Also, side mention, shaking the troll is what I call going for a dump. Let's go.
I call it pinching the troll off.
He said, "Don't pinch me. Please don't pinch me." Like,
Okay.
we thought
All
it
right,
was.
but while you're thinking about the answer to that, I'm going to put you somewhere. Wait.
To be fair, we asked more than one question. We asked many questions.
We
I
did. You
can.
have all-
I may carry the troll.
You may carry the troll. Here you go.
I
Tell
put
us.
the troll on my back.
All right. There you go.
You can tell us the story of
No.
Meg's house.
I can't
Sorry,
be here.
no, oh,
I
now
can't
I've done
be
it.
here. I just need to shuffle behind this fourth wall over here.
Oh no! Don't you? You know that fourth wall won't protect you. Do you know who I am?
Don't make me break the fourth wall, troll.
I'm not here. Just you continue
I
on your
will
merry
break
way.
it down. I get my axe and I attack the fourth wall.
A quest.
Roll to hit the fourth wall.
I too want to cast
I,
vicious mockery on the fourth wall.
I quote Troll Lord Games. What has happened, Phoenix Ueki? What have you done?
That's a 21 to hit the fourth wall.
Okay, please roll.
I cast guidance on him.
Can the fourth wall please? Can the fourth wall please make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh,
Wait, when did Zeinweiss become the GM? Well, I think I've forgotten something.
No, I'm casting
16.
vicious mockery.
16 slashing damage on the fourth wall.
It is busted into small splinters, matchsticks.
Run! Go! Go! Run!
All right.
I'll get you one
Alright,
day,
we're
troll. I will find you and take your secrets.
Okay, so this eventually becomes a kobold and a centaur in the streets of Sydney.
Yes. Now we need.
We've done
now
it.
we-
This is how you take out the GMs.
It took us a bit too long. Okay.
So anyway, sorry. The troll says, "You had the right of it. You follow the wagon tracks. The delivery. That was something. There was a hint.
Yeah,
What?
I'm good
Lost
like
it
that.
here?
We were
I'm
going to
good.
do that anyway.
We just
All
thought
right, let's
we
go.
thought it was a flavorful name for a location. Don't worry about it too much."
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Likely story.
I think it's a really long name. Maybe shorten it to Meg's house.
All right, I follow the trail.
We're still
It
in
goes
the
Yeah,
process.
we follow
Yeah,
the trail.
as I follow the trail, however, with a 9 on my survival, I follow the footprints just to the front of the bar, and I end up back in the tavern,
Okay. Oh, hype trade. Okay, thank you, everybody.
and I
I
get
pull
another
you
beer.
by your collar and I pull you back out and we continue following the trail.
But the guy
Phantom, who's that going to?
for is buying drinks for everyone.
No, I got ale. I got ale for you in my bag of holding.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yours better. Okay.
Okay, so you follow the deep-rutted tracks of the heavily laden vegetable wagon delivery that was taken through to the south, and as you head into the dark forest again, I think who hasn't had a spin at the wheel? Jaeger?
I haven't either.
Jaeger and
Yeah,
Oh, no, I
Zombies.
have. Wait,
Yeah,
I
you
got
got,
the
you got,
magic.
yeah, you got the wild magic. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so thank you, Phantom. So Jaeger, coming at you as we go on to our next leg of the journey. You, Jaeger, get whoops all constitution. Hey, whoops all constitution after you threw up. Too late. So close. So close.
It feels so much better.
Thank you.
Better out than in, I always say.
Thank you, Phantom. So yes, 20 constitution to go with your 20 wisdom now. Very, very swole party. I may have to adjust the finale if we end up like just 20s
Yeah.
across the board.
Having
that was
20 charisma is very handy for a barbarian in a fight.
Ooh, Grendelwolf has an interesting idea here. Meg is an anagram for gem. There must be treasure there.
Oh, we should look for treasure.
So, as you dip under the barren branches, as the scant leaves rustle in the wind, you make your way through into the depths of the forest. And after quite a while, following the lazy creek that you pointed in the direction of, you find yourselves, much as our background here, which is why I actually chose this background here, you start to see a great deal of webbing, large spiders' webs between the branches, the leaves here being kept up more by the webs than a will to continue and photosynthesize for their trees, and you see light ahead after you've been in the gloom under the trees for so long. And as you continue along the edge of the
Are we
creek,
just going to walk into the spider's web, or should we perhaps take a moment to strategize here?
I have an idea, okay? I get my stick, I put it in the webs, I swirl them around. I have made a sticky stick.
A sticky stick.
okay,
Tis a sticky stick.
It is a sticky stick.
I say do it. Go ahead. Your sticky
a lot
stick
of
and my
shenaniganry.
hidey. We can cuddle this.
All right, I'm gonna armed with the sticky stick. I'll walk with Talus up the front, and just like every now and then be like, trying to get more of the cobwebs and like basically just trying to pull it out of our way if it's kind of obstructing us from going in.
Please. Okay. So yes, you are making your way along here, and you do
Let
see.
me on lookout for spiders.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
I shall.
Simple.
Yes. There. Guidance. Sorry, mate.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Welcome.
Cuddle him.
That is 17 plus the guidance. Drop the D4 on the floor. That's right. Plus 1. That is a
18. I think you.
15.
Oh,
18.
right. I think it's a 17 first.
You had a 17 before.
Did you cast Banes in Wise?
I just looked back down at the dice I rolled. It had 14 on it. And forgot I already added them. I am tired.
Fair. Thank you for your time.
No, I'm loving it. Yeah, it's good.
It's good. So yeah. Okay. With that, you do see some dark shapes shifting through the branches and scuttering across the webs. Some smaller spiders skittering here and there, but something larger moves. You hear the creak of the branches as something heavier moves across them. What do you say to your party as you see that?
My friends, I believe the shadows may soon be upon us. Must we prepare for battle? Or just, run?
If we're going to run, I would like to request a ride. Tennis.
I hit him with
Short
my
of that.
stick. I hit Zinweiss with the stick. Whack. It is now basically looks like cotton candy, and I like lift Zinweiss up like a banner, and I say, "We run!"
And go charging through the last bits of the forest here.
I'm gonna pick up my dog as well. I'm gonna pick up the mechanic dog
Yep.
Heidi.
and run.
Yeah, it's not quite as fast with 3 legs.
Now, as a satyr, I'm basically bouncing from like tree to tree as I'm like kicking off it and using my jump to increase my speed while I'm holding on to Zinweiss.
Okay. So yes, you start to hoof it down the trail here, and you see ahead of you sorry, Charles. No pun intended. You see a meadow beyond the opening in the trees, but it is a sickly-looking thing, and the webbings do carry out from beyond the trees onto the ground of this open space. And as the creek winds its way through the meadow, you can see the ruins of a dilapidated house, barely noticeable as such, as it's not being treated well by time. And a horrible stench hangs over this meadow, and the shadows pervade all of the areas here. The trees are old and the bark blackened with soot, and the leaves brown and clinging on more by the webs hanging from the trees than anything else. The mouth of the only path, the one you're on, that leads out into the meadow, has something partially obstructing the way out into the sickly-looking grass, as you see a long cylinder of web rocking gently in a breeze, hanging from the trees. And as you go running past it, you cannot help but notice an old, gnarled, petrified hand protruding from the web. Are you going to stop, or are you going to keep running?
So when you say a cylinder, is it like a tunnel in front of us, or is it like a pillar?
Yeah, like something is being cocooned and is
body.
hanging from the tree. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold up, buddy.
All right.
When you say petrified, you mean like stone? Like
It's it's so old and it's just aged, but it's like with that kind of like the way that bodies are preserved, like when they fall into peat bogs and stuff. So basically, it's like hard as stone, but it is yes, it's not literally stone. So it has not been the work of a beast in that manner.
How strong are you, Talus?
Oh, I would, if you were to quantify my strength out of 20,
Like on a scale of
I would
1 to
be a
20.
19.
19. Okay. All right. Jaeger is going to leap up.
Mine's 20.
Look.
Maybe Porter should do it.
Well, okay. Well, fine. I leap up on Porter's head, or shoulders, and what I want to do is, whoever's in front, what I want to do is I want to stick Zinweiss like into my jacket, so he's basically still that banner, like just up top, and we've made like a totem pole, and I want to get out a torch, and I want to drink some of my spirits, and I want to basically just flare burst a path with over the webs with just a breath of fire, just sort of like and try to clear the webs as we're running.
Fantastic. As you spit out and whoosh, the fire spreads out and burns away the webs. That's the potent stuff.
Yeah.
And
I'm so glad I got that dragon breath ale back when we were in the previous town. Not the previous town, but the one just before that. You know, the dwarves.
Toad, why do you not have underwear on?
Because much like my beverages, I only travel with feasts for the eyes.
There is a screech as you do that. You just hear this, "Wah!" and GM Workshop and Raiders come charging out of the trees. Hey Raiders, how you doing, everybody? Good to see you, my friend. How you doing? Welcome in.
Welcome
I've got
on
a
in.
fantastic session, everybody. Raiders, let the potatoes fly. How you doing, everybody? Thank you for joining us. We are doing a special one-shot today with the wonderful Troll-Lord Games and their Kickstarter, which has only a few hours to go. We have a fantastic giveaway, physical books from their homebrewed world, the Troll-Lord Worlds Games original world. There is the Player's Guide, there is treasures and monsters, and there is a signed copy of the Kickstarter's adventure, a level 1 through 13 adventure path, which has all sorts of beautiful art and maps and everything. Please do head on over that and give it a back if you are interested in fine adventures. Here is the link over there. Everyone, please jump on in and
Go.
last chance to do this. We're doing this as kind of a accumulation of all the Kickstarter campaign here. The last few hours as we're trying to get that as far as we can go. They've already funded and got a bunch of stretch goals done and ready to deliver to all of you fine people. So jump on over there and you will be getting what you pay for. Absolutely. So if you would like to jump into the giveaway, !enter in the chat, and at the end we shall be seeing just what those lucky people are going to be getting as we get these fabulous prizes on their way. Hey, Tears Workshop, Mr. Workshop, if you mind. Good to see you, mate. Thanks for coming on by. Right, now, as you guys go charging forwards, that burst of flame burns away a lot of the webbing there. There is a screech from behind you. Jaeger, as you are charging along with your Zinweiss on a stick, you cannot help but notice with you, the highest passive perception, that there is a glint in the daylight from beyond in the meadow. There is a ring on this finger, this gnarled, dead finger from the webbing there. I'm just going to say that.
Zinweiss! There's a sparkly thing. Grab it. It's on the hand. Take the whole hand if you need to. Just grab it.
Shiny!
It's beer money for a week. Who am I kidding? It's beer money for tonight.
Now, Zinweiss, as you reach for the ring, does a 17 hit you?
Does a 17 hit me? I'm going to say yes. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Now,
as you reach
good.
out towards this ring glinting there, a loop of webbing that was not affected by the fire loops down as you are attacked by a web garrote. You take 3 bludgeoning and you are hoisted. Jaeger, give me a strength check.
No, I let him go.
Okay, so as you are hoisted, as you reach for the ring, make a sleight of hand check. Zoom eyes.
Oh, hold on, wait. Who is me or Zinweiss?
Zinweiss, please.
Yeah, okay.
what do I'm making a check?
Sleight of hand, please.
Sleight of hand check. Okay, cool. Let's go. The sleight of hand.
Here's we go.
It's gonna be a 10.
A 10. Okay.
Yeah.
You reach out as this web wraps around you and hoists you away, and you just miss the ring. You do not manage to grab it, and it is out of your grasp and away, I'm afraid, as the web garrote causes 3 bludgeoning damage. And you
Another
are
3?
hoisted. The first 3. Sorry, I said that already. Yeah, and you're hoisted and grappled by this long looping web that's come down here. Okay.
Hey,
What's happening?
Yeah.
Porter, is
throw a hand
Goblin
at-
overboard?
Can I
As
throw a
I'm
hand
being-
axe at the web?
I'm a kobold!
As I'm hoisted up, do I see what's lifting me? You said
Yes.
goblin overboard.
You see a large, bloated, long-limbed,
Yeah.
mandibled figure,
So,
hairless and
listening-
shining as an ettercap reaches towards you.
Oh,
Remembering the spirits that I spoke to before earlier on, the story that I had.
Yes.
When I get within range, I'd like to use my action
Yes.
to tell the tale of the renowned
Duelist.
duelist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Remember, you also have your very vicious insult as well.
Oh, I do too. Yeah. Okay, cool. And I can do that as a vicious mockery. No, I'm gonna use my. I think it's better. I'm gonna use my action to use the renowned duelist.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, cool. And make a spell attack against it. Come on, dice.
And-
What are you doing?
Porter Jaeger and tell us what are you gonna do in this thing? Have a little think about it, and we'll see what happens here.
I'm
That's
going
24.
to use guiding bolts and help Talus. Well, I'm going to aim it so that Talus gets the advantage on
Okay.
his.
So let's say
Okay,
you
Talus.
do that as he's being yanked away by the webbing. So roll that and see if it gives him
Now,
advantage.
is that Talus or Zinwise?
Was it for tennis?
No. Okay. So Talus said that he wanted to throw his hand axe
Gotcha.
at the
Yeah,
web.
so he's gonna time it after my spiritual renown thing.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So mine's a 24.
Excellent. Okay. Yes, you do hit with that.
That's going to be 11
Okay. Are you making it
odd
vulnerable?
damage. My thing from before.
Yeah,
yes,
the wild
I
magic
am.
surge.
Yeah, I am.
So as you
Yeah.
cast the spell, it sparks and fizzes worse than normal, and the Ettercap just goes.
No, it's me! Face the hiding!
The cutting words cut that much deeper as you cause
Yeah.
double the damage, so 22, right?
22.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, just like reels back, and as you do that, Jaeger, let's fly the guiding bolt.
12 to hit the web.
That does, yes. Okay. And so the length of this web is. Are you going to try? Does it do damage to the webbing as well?
Yeah. Go for it. Let's see. It does 21 damage to the webs.
Yep, just absolutely destroyed. And Zimwai's form just goes tumbling down. Talis, what are you doing with your axe?
I was going to throw it at the web, but like that got taken care of. So
The creature is still up in the branches there. It is very badly wounded by Zimwais,
Yeah,
but
so-
still threatening here.
There's a moment where I can choose to either try to catch Zinwise or throw an axe at the scary thing,
Yes.
and I throw the axe.
Okay. Okay, so roll to hit there, please.
Okay, that is a 21.
Yep, no problem. And the damage?
5.
5. Okay, so yes, you just go end over end. The axe just thuds into the side of the creature. It just spins, and its mandibles gnash angrily at you. And Porter, Zinwise is falling. This creature is still looking angrily up on the bench here. Those are some very strong arms.
So strong they're as hard as the ground.
It's very
so he'll take the
contrasting
full
to
damage.
like the rotund beer belly and like a little bit of low-rise gene action and butt crack, but like muscular arms.
Indeed. Okay, so yes, you dart forward, and those muscular arms reach forward. And can you just give me an athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
The spirits are with you!
I got you.
Guidance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, 14.
14. Okay, so yes, you manage to dash across the space between you and the falling Zinwise, and your muscular arms reach out, and you catch him. Boom, Zinwise. You fall into the arms
Of Porter.
Zinwise blushes as he looks upon Porter.
Am I still standing on Porter's shoulders?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna lean down and I'm gonna whisper as they're like, because they're having a moment where they're looking at each other, and I sort of stick my face really uncomfortably close and say, "Shenanigans." And I'm gonna use that as my healing word, and I'm gonna heal you 15 hit points.
Nice.
Yeah, 15. Whoa, that's amazing.
Okay, so yep, you healed that up, and as you do that, Jaeger, I need you. Does 22. As you lean forward to do that, there is a impact against the back of you, and a large net of webbing is just gone just splashing across
Not
the
in the
back
hair!
of you.
Not in the hair!
You are pinned to Porter's shoulders. Not as effective as it could have been.
Can I duck and let him roll off the front?
Still abandoning each other.
I'm afraid not. He
Well,
is.
because I'm cradling Zinwise, and I would like protectively if I felt something.
Well, the webbing hit and attached him to the back of your shoulders here.
Oh.
So you have this papoose with Jaeger on the back. You have Zimwise in the front. If it were not for your 20 strength, you would be in dire straits, but you are fine. Your muscles ripple, and you carry these two of your friends as you...
I'm pretty awesome. I'm pretty cool.
Porter, are you
I will
going
say.
to keep
Why do
running?
you
or
smell
are you
like
gonna-
nachos?
Because I fucking ate nachos.
Are you continuing to run into the meadow, or are you facing the foe? Or- Okay.
I think
Before
so.
we do, I'm gonna hold my hand out. My little claws are gonna start glowing,
Yep.
and then pushing off, I'm gonna use Mage Hand to try and grab the ring.
Oh, no problem at all. Yeah, if you're using a spell.
Yeah.
It just goes out. What does the mage hand look like? Is it just an extension of your own?
Yeah, it's like you see these they're like little spirit up together, like little ghosts, and they form a hand, and then each finger has a face as well.
Oh.
So you grab it.
Okay, yes, sure. And you grab the ring, and then you carry on. Talis, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, I wanted to kill the thing, but my friends are running away, so...
It looks
I don't want to in a sticky situation.
Oh, you're still... What?
Get
I mean,
out!
what? Okay. I look up to it and raise my axe.
Are you intimidating or attacking?
I am beckoning it to face me one-on-one.
It's
You
having...
have... No, yes. That's right,
please.
you go on.
Okay, and as
No, no,
having
I-
desecrated the lovingly wrapped corpse of its mother, Meg, this creature just comes boiling out of the trees at you and goes to bite you. 20? Dirty 20?
Yeah.
Okay, as it comes boiling towards you there, that is 3 piercing and 3 poison, as the Ettercap's poison courses through your veins. And a Constitution saving throw, please. Cheers, Patch. See you soon, mate.
Da, 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 da. 10.
10 is not enough. You feel the poison seeping through your veins, and you start to cough and wheeze a little as you go galloping after your friends. You are poisoned, I'm afraid.
Okay, can I try to hit it with my axe anyway?
Yes, indeed.
Probably should have raged first. Rage?
Yeah, bonus action, right? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, rage. Okay. And then as my eyes turn and stuff, and then I look up, raging this time. And I'm like, now you done goofed.
Yeah.
I go
Are you
to hit.
Are you going reckless?
I am.
Okay,
that'll
that-
make it
Make it a flat
normal
roll.
then.
Yep.
Yep.
Cheers, Carl. Thank you
Natural
so
one.
much for the support. No!
Oh no.
The poison coursing through your veins.
Wait,
causes your
natural one
muscles.
with reckless?
Reckless was to normal, like some poison.
good.
so-
Poison
right.
is just-
Yeah, no, you're right. Yep.
Okay, if you got them, folks, let those phoenixes fly as the poison throws Talis's aim off, and the the swing goes wide, and you are not able to attack this creature. I'm afraid. It slams into the branches next to it.
I done goof.
Porter, what would you like to do?
Run.
Just keep going.
We
Okay.
have to
Porter, bring me over to Talus.
What the? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine.
I will go to Talus.
Okay, you go running back. Jaeger, what do you do?
Sure.
I'm gonna use Lesser Restoration
Oh,
in the form of a delightful cherry shot. It's got like a little creme de menthe, and then like some guarana, and then like some cherry liqueur.
Nice.
It has a tiny sprinkle. It has a tiny sprinkle of pink sprinkles on top of whipped cream.
Do you keep this liquor in a little barrel around the golden retriever's neck?
Yes.
like alpine rescue dog.
Yes. Yes, drink this! Don't ask questions! There's no such thing as a frou-frou drink.
I grew up in a land of magical fairies, yet still I always feel healed by your cherries.
Yes, I did call it something that I then had to change because of copyright law. Yes, it is Lesser Restoration. I removed the poison condition from you.
Nice.
Let's
I'm
see.
going to also call upon the tails of the spirits again.
I'm listening, quick. We need something good. No. Ah, yes, that's a good one.
And I get Tale of the Beloved Friends. Since we're all together, I'm going to use my action to give everyone within 5 feet of Talus, which is all of us, temporary hit points equal to a roll of my Bardic Inspiration dice plus my Charisma modifier,
Fantastic.
which brings it to 8. We all get 8 temporary hit points.
We're we're great. I love you guys.
I'm going to use a bonus action on Porter, and I'll say this. I'll say, remember what we've always talked about. Remember? Just don't mix tequila and alcohol. And I'm going to give you a drink. Here, have this. Just drink this. All right. I'm going to cast Sanctuary as I magically imbue the Ettercap with the smell of tequila as I throw a tiny bottle of tequila at him that does nothing but activate my Sanctuary spell.
Noted. Okay. Sorry, Rami, what does Sanctuary do?
So basically, when Porter is attacked, it must let's see. When Porter is attacked, he's rewarded. They must make a Wisdom saving throw, and on a fail save, they must choose a new target or this.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Nice.
must choose a new target.
Excellent. Okay, so yeah, the Ettercap, its little mandibles gnashing angrily, turns to you, and as it goes towards Porter, there is some connection there, and there's a spark off the golden retriever, and as it goes up your arm, Porter, and sparks over to the Ettercap as it lunges towards you and tries to make this wisdom save, its eyes flare red. And it comes lunging for the attack and makes that wisdom save.
I also misspoke before. Only 2 creatures get it, so I'll give it to Talus, and I'll give it to Porter as well. I'll trusty mount.
Okay. What's the DC on that, Jaeger?
The DC is a glorious.
7.
6 plus 8 is 14, I think.
Alright. Okay, thank you. In which case, my 3 will not do it.
It's a 15.
You're all good. Okay, so yeah, it goes lunging towards Porter, but then this strange spark, this connection happens, and they are unable to push past your protection, and they instead go for you.
I did not think this through.
23 to hit. 8 slashing damage from the claws as they just rake across you. And
No one slashes Jaeger but Talus. And I go for the Ettercap in revenge.
go for
Was
it.
that 8 damage?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So there goes my temporary hit.
Perfect.
I'm still good, you giant 8-legged wanker.
Troll Games has gifted 2 subs, which is 2 spins of the wheel. Troll Games. Who would you like the spins to affect? Give me 2 player character names in the chat, please. Troll Games. Okay, tell us, please. Go for it.
Recklessly shall I attack and hit the Ettercap in the back. Why am I doing this? That is a dirty 20.
Okay, nice. But before you spend some time rolling some dice, as you slam into it with your axe, yes. Okay, as the attack slams into the creature, the eyes flare red, and it spins, holding onto your blade, and pushes it out. It was immune to damage for a round, as a Porter's strange effect, some wild magic went spinning through the air, I'm afraid.
I am
AJ and
disappointed.
Dread are getting another spin here.
Oh.
Okay. AJ. He's gonna max out your stats, I think, maybe. What's it gonna be? Oh no, you have advantage. You have an advantage, so you get that for you there. Nice. And for Dread. Also, Dazza, welcome on in. Good day to you too. Whoops, all wisdom, Zinwise.
Oh.
You have 20 wisdom now. Dazza, we're doing a spin of the wheel for subs, so thank you for that subscription there. Was it gifted to you? Hang on, am I getting this? Hang on. Spin to me, thank you, Papa Dragon. Okay, what's happening to the Ettercap? Let's go to the Ettercap. And Talis gets one too. Whoops, all decks. The Ettercap suddenly starts to move very quickly. Okay, and one for Talis.
That you are too lively. It's time to sleep.
I take a little patch out, I clip it, and I throw some sand in its face.
Something in the air, Talis, apparently, is both of us got whoops all decks, so you also have 20 decks, Talis.
Aha! I've taken my Dexy.
Thanks, Dazza.
Then why is this casting sleep as it asks the spirits?
Perfect.
Your lullabies.
That's the perfect follow-up to the damage from before. Okay, so yes.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Dread, that is so clutch. It's moving fast, immune to damage, and damaged from your very cutting blows before. And as that takes effect, you do see it as its eyes get heavy, and it slumps to the ground. And
All right, Atlas. It's all yours. It's unconscious, incapacitated. It's going to hurt when you hit it. Go ahead.
There is no honor in killing a sleeping foe.
No!
I say while I swing my axe.
fair enough.
Yeah. So it's like advantage. It's crit. So
Don't worry.
it's all of it.
This is.
I imagine Talis, as he's swinging it down, is saying, "Wake up."
Well, I must wake it up, or it's otherwise it's not a fair fight.
That's from a film, right? It's like, wake up, time to die.
So good.
Okay. So, unless you have a curiosity to see just what it would be, we do not need to roll that. As all of those
Instant
advantages, rage,
Finish it.
You do. Please, as we
I
say on
get
the channel
the-
here, Talis, tell me what happens.
Well, as I am a path of the Zealot Barbarian, and while raging, the first melee attack to hit is imbued with radiant energy. So, a glint of light through the dark woods hints the side of my axe, first thinking it's just a sunbeam, until it irradiates the full side of the blade. As I put it down, and its red eyes burn with white radiance, as my god's will has slain yet another of the shadow things.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You managed to destroy this beast, laying it to rest along with the evil that spawned it. The evil Meg. And you are left alone in this sickly meadow with the dark timbers of the dilapidated remnants of a building sticking out of the ground, and the path continuing on past and into the forest. What would you like to do?
The spirits are applauding you, Talus. That was a great kill.
I mean, I feel like everyone else did most of the work, but thank you.
You're welcome.
You shouldn't be so modest.
Yeah, I
I'm
just
not.
carried people. I didn't really do shit.
You caught me.
But yeah, but like you were falling.
Ah. To you.
That's a good one. Although, if it's not too much trouble, could you please peel me off Porter's backside?
Peel you off.
That doesn't look very appealing.
I think, like, Porter, is Jaeger too heavy for you, or are you fine?
I mean, I'm fine.
I
But, like,
say
I don't like him strapped to me.
Oh,
Yes, I usually like a bit more wooing before I strap myself to someone for the evening.
fine. Try to rip Jaeger off.
You hear this, and you watch as you basically see the Persian hair just removed as it's just.
A Brazilian.
Oh. So that's what it's like to be sober.
All right. Shall we look at this house or continue down the creek?
No, we gotta go find the Baron's daughter.
Right. I forgot what we were doing. I was
Wait,
obsessed
yes.
with murder.
Yes. Oh, the shiny. Yes. What's this?
It's a ring.
What is it, though?
Zinwise, you look at this ring and you recognize the design. You've seen it like before on your adventures, and you recognize this as a ring of protection.
Oh.
It did a
Didn't really
great
do
job.
much.
Great job for its previous owner.
This is a ring of protection.
No shit.
Very good. It's very nice. What do we do with it?
I
Protect
think
it.
you can have it. You got it.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
Any objections?
No, it would clash with my necklace.
Yes, no, last time I wore a ring, it gave me a rash.
That's
Zinwise.
not the only rash you got. Okay, let's go.
Zinwise, you may put that on your character sheet. Plus one to AC and saves.
Thank you, thank you.
Happy Friday, Deza. Okay, so as you continue on, you're just going past the house and into the wood.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna follow the directions that we were given.
Yes, good idea.
Past the house that Meg built.
Thank you. The troll pops up from behind the fourth wall. Yes, yes.
I thought I broke that.
Yes, the jagged remnants of the fourth wall. And you dip beneath the scratchy trees and the branches clawing towards you as they huddle over this broken and barely visible path. And you continue on your way. Dag and Kendall, let us even up these spins here as we make our journey into the forest. Dag, for you, sir.
Let's do it.
Advantage. Enjoy. So that's going to be heading in a useful direction very, very soon. And Kendall, Talus gets... Whoops. All strength.
You already maxed at it.
That's 19. I
Nice.
got one more.
One more. It's plus 4,
Now we
plus
got
5.
matching.
Up to plus 5. I am as strong as Porter.
Excellent. Okay.
Finally. I've been trying my whole life.
Thank you, Trollo Games.
Flex
And-
off, Porter.
What's this peasant?
Can you both make me an athletics check, please?
Did a contest.
with your 20.
To flex?
Yeah.
Hey,
Sure.
Who flexes better with your +5s?
spirits. Help
Strength
Porter.
Oh,
Help Porter, spirits.
Porter.
Am I still raging or is it gone?
I'm afraid it's out of
Okay, because. Okay.
I rolled a 20.
You're
Not-
getting
not 20?
too far as well, Porter. The spirits
but-
are helping you.
I got
I
a
also- I also-
17.
Oh, well, if that's happening, I'm going to guidance on Talus. Say that the booze is definitely. Dennis is definitely kicking in.
23 on my
The guidance will not.
Okay.
Gets Talus there.
Confirmed. The spirits are stronger than the mushrooms. Okay, so as yes, Porter, the original 20 strength, flexes that much more impressively.
It's like a boulder.
You can't match this. You just can't. I'm like in physical peak shape.
You see, like the belly.
Now, Talus,
Yeah.
if it's any consolation,
Like
you win the
Wreck-It
haunch
Ralph.
game. The haunch is on point.
Well, yes. I'm not that sad.
You dip beneath the branches and into the darkness of the wood once more, and as you wind on through, there are various creatures scuttering here and there, little rustles in the undergrowth, and the creaking of branches, but nothing so large as these Etacaps, and probably chased away by the impressive sight of Talus and Porter, continuing to try and outflex each other as you continue on your journey, and you make your way deeper into the barren wood. And after some time, you start to hear music. Rather jolly sounding music off in the distance. And as you continue through the trees, you glimpse colour. For the first time in quite a while in this kind of washed out, kind of dark expanse of forest. And you see that in the trees ahead, there is bunting strung between the branches. And beyond that, a wide clearing. And in the clearing is a gathering of tents and a corral of horses with several wagons alongside. And beyond that, the sound of merriment and happiness, as voices can be heard in the secret base.
I think it's definitely a wedding.
Time to crash it.
What would you like to do? How are you proceeding?
How do we want to do this?
Has anyone got a suit?
Like, suit of armor?
Like a fancy wear?
Oh, no.
Like a cloak? Or... I don't know. Yeah, you got
going
anything?
through my bags to see what I have.
Yep.
I have a whole lot of nothing. I am just very fancy myself.
Or what about we go as the entertainment?
Oh, what if I go as the priest?
I think, judging by the merriment, the wedding may have already happened.
Or
Don't
is about to happen?
We could just set some tents on fire.
I
Really?
would like to be the best man.
You are
This
the
is not.
best
This
man.
is not a wedding that we're invited. Okay.
He's a centaur.
Oh,
Are you a man? Why are you a centaur or a horse?
He's a dancer. We should set the tents on fire.
I think fire
like
is
that
usually
idea.
the answer
Yeah,
to most
yes.
things.
yes, let's do that.
That was the best one out of the suggestions. So, just thought I'd go with that.
The spirits told me it was good.
Do you
I agree
do you
with
scout out
that.
the scene at all, or do you just do it from a safe distance?
Minimum safe distance.
I don't have any torches. I only have this candle.
Just a quick investigation. Just a quick investigation check.
Absolutely, please do. Yeah.
Just
Cheeky investigation.
sneaky
Actually, I'm not bad at that.
I do have a torch and
I
some
rolled
tinder.
a 9.
Okay.
Could I get some insight on some of the guests?
Spirits guide you, all that.
Please do. Yes.
Insight of 26.
Wow.
There you go.
So Porter with the bless on that, or is that was that towards Jaeger or Porter, or both? I guess it's just a cantrip.
I guidance myself. I don't need you here. Short of my guidance.
Pew, 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 pew. Okay. So yeah, Porter, you get the extra D4 on that.
Oh, okay. 4, so
13.
13.
Okay. Thank you. You see, Porter, a great number of people moving around the open space between the center of these large tents. Some of them look like they could sleep, quite a large number of people. And then there are smaller ones that are clearly for holding, goods, and there's like a large cooking tent with a large billowing smoke coming out of a gap in the top. And the people are all milling around a large area of chairs, which are all faced in one direction towards a very large oak tree, which is not as barren as all the others, and it is festooned with garlands, and there is a priestly-looking fellow stood next to the tree, greeting some of the people as they come over, and it looks like things are about to kick off. And Jaeger, with that insight, you can see that A, there is a priest already, and B, it has not happened already.
I'm going to kidnap him.
Fantastic.
I'm going to pretend that someone is like the groom is deathly ill and needs a priest and a healer. So I'm gonna say, quick, over here behind this tree, and I'm gonna lure him to Talus, and then be like, Talus.
At the same time,
Porter's gonna sneak into the food tent.
Nice. Zinwise, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna walk into the middle again.
Okay, let us resolve these in order. Jaeger, how are you? What would you like to use to convince this priest that something needs to be done?
I'm going to make a persuasion to say that the groom needs healing, and you're a cleric, so come on, let's get going. Quick! I mean, the stag party was excellent, but if the groom is seen in an ill affair, he's going to have to kill people, starting with the person who didn't come when he was summoned.
Okay, please make that persuasion check.
Oh no, I'm going to roll that with advantage because I got a 1.
It's your advantage then, yeah.
That is a natural 20 for 23.
Oh wow!
Change of the odds.
If you've got a folks, let them fly as the
Just a D2.
spin of the wheel of shenaniganery came into play.
Shenanigree. Like pedigree for shenanigans. What quality of shenanigree?
Indeed. Okay, nice. And yes, okay, so he, Father Durst, looks very worried. And
His name
I then do the excuse me, meester, and then pop him up. Just have Talus. Oh, well, I'm bringing him over to Talus. And...
he looks very, very concerned. He's like, oh, the groom is waylaid.
And then I walk over. Hello, my name is Talus. Look at my muscles. Look at my axe. Lie down on the ground, please.
it just intimidates someone unconscious.
With your 20 charisma, please give me an intimidation check. Wow. do you think? Do you think we could home rule this like one step further? It's like anything that you got maxed out that has a skill check, you just automatically succeed.
There is an optional rule that has that.
I got a 15.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
I mean, up to you.
he looks up. He's like,
Oh, gracious! You are quite the whatever you say. What's happening? Am I being wobbed? What is this, a wobbly? What is happening?
Just no. We just want you to not be around for a little bit. We'll come get you when we are ready.
Oh, is this some sort of surprise for Mr. Wayland?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, splendid, most splendid.
Yes. Now lie down and stay there until I return.
Sorry. Yes, I will.
Okay. Look over Diego and not everything needs to be
also-
solved with brutish.
Yes. Also, keep your eyes closed for just a second. I take his like priestly jacket, and then I take his book, and then I go out onto the podium as like the priest.
okay. Meanwhile, Porter, there is the smell of, unfortunately, regular shaped turnips being stewed up, and other fare being created, and meats roasting over a spit over a fire, and you creep into the tent there. What would you like to do?
I think Porter is going to take some of the oil from Fido and poison most of the food.
Noted.
But also spike any drinks and see if I can get everyone to be like super drunk.
Okay, make me a stealth check to see if you can get in here and do this without being spotted.
Alright, I'm gonna use my advantage.
Please do. With advantage on the channel here is roll it, and if you want to use it after you see the roll, you can choose.
I'm going to.
Okay.
I
Thanks for
rolled
the
a 6.
Oh boy.
To be
With
fair,
advantage?
I'm a large rotund man who's like 6'2" and a half orc.
With a robotic golden retriever hobbling along on 3 legs.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a functional wheel, but he is still loud.
You bump into one of the tables, and you see a kind of triangular, kind of shaped back of a woman with dark hair cascading down over the shoulders, and a long white dress. As she turns, and she's like, "Oh, caught me. I was just having a little sample before everyone else gets stuck in. Can you believe it's come? This day is finally here."
I know. It's so beautiful.
Thank you all for coming. I didn't know.
Of course.
I didn't
of
know
course.
that. I didn't know that. Oh, sorry, what's his name? Mr. Freeland. What's your name? Miles. There we go. I didn't know that Miles had so many friends.
Yeah. I've known Miles for years.
Really? Are you one of the bandits?
Yeah. Big bandit. Big time bandit.
I can see positively rippling. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry, I haven't had a lady be so nice in a while. It's refreshing.
oh, I was raised to be polite. Really, you must let me know your name. I must assure that Miles and I can afford you a proper station once we are in control.
Yeah. Okay.
I did not like that tee hee hee.
And she's like,
My
yes,
name is Porter. Porter.
Porter. Oh, thank you. I know that once Miles has taken back his family's seat from my horrible father, and he is
Yeah.
rightfully punished for all the terrible things he did, that Miles will be the better Baron. And now that we have the proof, now that we have the proof, there's no stopping us.
Oh, you got the proof?
That's why I had to flee the city.
Yeah, but you got it. You got the proof.
Yes, Miles had me steal it from the city's records, the proof that shows the vicious, bloody coup that my father used to kill his grandfather and father and take over Ludensheim for himself. But now Miles has it, and we can have justice served. And Porter, I know with your strength at his side, he will be a just baron, and he shall rule over Ludensheim with me as his baroness.
Right. Yeah. Okay, but I wasn't meant to say this. He's organized a surprise.
That's so Miles.
Yeah, I know. He's such a sweetheart. It's in the forest.
Yes,
Do you want to see?
of course.
Come with me.
Oh, lucky Put. Will Miles be mad? I don't want to spoil it.
No. It's your wedding day.
Okay, but you mustn't tell anyone that I sneaked a taste of the food, okay?
Okay.
Let's go. Sneak out the back of the tent with the bride. Okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak the bride back into the forest.
okay.
When you ever see this happening, like as they sneak out, though?
I'm just kidnapped a
Is
priest.
Is Porter just? Oh yeah, that's right. You're.
Jaeger's
Being
busy frocking himself and getting ready.
Zinwise just walked into the middle of the crowd.
Yeah.
Jaeger, does it feel very constrictive to have your lower portions like covered, not free
A
in
little,
the wind
yeah.
as normal? Okay, now Talis, as Jaeger is getting prepared and you're kind of like wondering what to do next, you do see Porter and a woman in a beautiful lace shawl and a forest green dress making their way off into the trees. And Zinwise, you scuttle towards the well-wishers.
I walk out there like I'm meant to be there. I'm just doing my thing. I start strutting, see if anyone notices a kobold there.
Yeah, I mean there are several races and things here, and this is a group of all types here gathered together under Miles Freeland's banner. And yes,
Is there any like procession around a certain individual?
let's think. Yes, there is one figure that is receiving a bit more attention than some of the others. Just a second here. Yes, you see a female human looking, wearing very, just like tidied up a little bit, but very practical clothes. They look like a ranger of sorts, and they are moving about the place, like, and they're casting an eye about, and they do have several folks bustling around them.
Is it someone that I guess is it someone that I want to try and dodge their glance? They look like they're on patrol.
They look like they'll be on the eye, keeping an eye out for trouble. But there are so many people here that more than there would normally be, that you think you would not necessarily be frowned upon for being there.
Okay. All right. How many tents are nearby?
There are a collection of 15 tents arrayed of various sizes around the clearing edge.
Okay. I'm gonna try and set one on fire.
Okay.
I get my little like tinder and my little like flint. Does it catch?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Starts to burn. Okay, it doesn't spread. It's not immediately noticed, so you can vacate the scene if you wish.
Yeah, I'll start doing that.
Okay.
Does it look like it's gonna like catch more tents, or should I go set up another tent as well?
They are spaced apart. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go and set another one on fire. I'll just keep doing that.
Okay. Talis, what do you do as you see Porter and the bride go off?
Okay, Porter and the bride are off. Fires are starting. I'm just.
Wonderful mess.
Popcorn.
Let's just see how this happens.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I guess I. Yeah, I guess I run after Porter.
Okay.
A little bit, yeah.
Yep, no problem. As you go, galloping after Porter. Porter, what are you doing with Nelly? You've learnt her name is as you've been absconding cheekily together.
I have no idea what Potter's doing. I'm gonna lead her because it wasn't that far from Meg's house. I'm gonna lead her towards the spider webs. When we get closer, I'm gonna engage her in a fun dance to distract her, and then spin her into the webs to just kind of keep her there for a while.
Okay.
Just hoping there was only one Etacap.
Nah,
hopefully.
there were many. there were many.
Gonna kill a Baroness.
Before she gets to be the Baroness. Okay, so give me a performance check with your courtly dancing. This huge buff carpenter type.
A 5.
Oh dear. She takes pity. She's like, oh, Porter, no, that's not going to do at all. You'll make a fool of yourself at the dance after the wedding. No, like this.
What, could you teach me?
Yes, like this. Look, put your hand here. Yes, don't worry. It's just practicing.
Are you sure?
It's just.
I mean, you're getting married.
It's my
I
waist.
feel like that's inappropriate.
It's like, look, there are these dances that I've learned from a satyr once that they're much more lewd, but no, this is fine. This is nothing.
Feel like you got a wild streak. Okay, let's go.
And she starts trying to, there's an occasional, stepping on each other's toes by mistake and things as the feet go in the wrong directions. Does Porter actually start getting interested and say, could I actually learn how to dance?
Yeah, I think Porter gets completely distracted. Yeah,
Okay.
Porter and the bride are just dancing in the forest.
Okay. Hey, Rob, how you doing, mate? Okay.
Oh, Rob's here.
Yep.
You got really delicate feet.
Thank you. I was my maid in waiting always used to say so.
I'm gonna leave.
Jaeger, you complete your priest's outfit.
Dearly beloved, we have all gathered here today.
And there's like a hushing.
Celebrate the union between a man and a woman held by duress. Isn't it wonderful? Don't we spend most of our time looking for just that one person to say no over and over and over again until the point where you bring them here at the edge of a sword? That's how I met my wife. Now,
you see, it's kind of
I would like
muttering.
to take a moment.
It's like a muttering in the crowd, like people's like, oh, he's doing the bit, like, we pretended to kidnap her, but she actually ran away.
And for now, I will sing a song of our people, to honor, of course, the newlywed, newly beloved, as the groom makes their way to the front of the altar. It goes, wise man said, only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
And as you do that,
Taking
There is-
6 psychic damage.
oh no, I got distracted by the psychic damage. I didn't see what the wheel span. What was it?
Oh, sorry.
Shrink
No,
your
good,
size.
that's excellent, Talis. Was it? Oh, fantastic. Okay, as you do that, Jaeger, and Talis clutches at their head. You see a very well-dressed, suit-clad figure with their henchman at their side as the bandit leader, the infamous Miles Freyland, strides forward.
Holy shit, you're big.
I don't know who you are and what you've done with Father Durst, but you are not
My priest, that is not who we asked to do the wedding. I must confess. Who are you? Who are you, sir? And like his men at arms are like shocked and like, Miles, what's happening? And he shrinks down to halfling size. And
Amazing. That was seamless. So
Troll
good.
Games, thank you for that.
Who am I? I'll tell you exactly who I am. And I'm going to open my chest and reveal the symbol of my god. I
He's
am
an
a
old, like,
priest of the
bear.
bubbling lady. And I have come because your party was a bit shit.
And then screams sound to the side. Fire! Fire!
Case in point. See? Look at these people panicking, running for their lives. Not very celebratory, is it?
Zinwise, you have caught a few tents, and the flames are starting to lap up around the edges of the camp here as people start running towards the oak tree, surging towards Jaeger, and the halfling-sized form of the bandit leader Miles Freyland is suddenly lost from view. Ah! There's someone really didn't like the fire. Big panic, and everyone's like charging towards the front there, and Tallis. You go galloping after Porter, and you come across a strange scene as Porter and Nellie, the Baroness-to-be, are waltzing slowly back and forth in the glade on the edge of the camp a little ways away. But as you do, you see... Does everyone have eyes on the stream?
Yeah.
You, Tallis, realize that those screams coming from behind you are not only from Zinwise's fire, as emerging from the trees and converging on the camp, strutting on cloven-hoofed feet and scuttling alongside them, their eight-legged friends, there is an incursion from the slag heap. And Miles Freyland's allies, that until he was able to steal the evidence to show his legitimate claim on the barony, he was going to use these in a violent uprising. Creatures come skulking out of the trees, red eyes burning and horns jagged and evil looking as creatures converge, and you see them coming through the trees towards Porter and the Baroness as well.
Miles Freeland, you made the wrong decision to spurn our aid. We now turn our violent tendencies on this pathetic gathering.
I'm gonna take a few steps away from Miles at this point, like just shimmy.
And he's like looking around at his men. He's like, men, to arms, to arms! little halfling fella calls, and people start running around, and these weird kind of like demon-like figures start prowling out of the trees. Tallis, what do you do? Porter and the Duchess, seemingly lost in their dance lesson, have not realized what is approaching behind them.
'Tis I, Hufbredati, god of newfound love. May I take a moment to bless this gentleman Porter with my blessing.
I use thaumaturgy to make like cherub sounds coming from Tallis.
Are we all in the
And-
same area?
Yeah, I know. I think
No,
we're
we're in the
two-
forest.
Two different scenes.
Yeah, far away.
We're
there,
with
I
the
guess.
party for
I think-
sure.
yeah, they-
Yeah.
they-
Oh,
they-
okay.
both
I
went
thought
off
you were
into
at
the
like the
forest.
edge of the ceremony.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
they went
I
all the way
was-
back to the Eder field. We're here. We're like there's demons here and devil's here, and then there's fiends over there.
I think
Which-
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
you
Definitely
do
split
that
the
as you flee
party.
the sea. Like you're like, dearly beloved, good luck. It's like,
Aha. Oh. You know what? I can't keep this up. Lady.
Oh.
Can you just lie down for a while?
And she turns, and then she's like, ah! What? What is this?
I'm a centaur.
You there? No, not you. And she points past you at these demonic figures like prowling through the trees. Not
Oh, them.
today. Not on my wedding day.
You're-
This shall not interrupt our... And she's like, give me that at once. And she points at your hand axe. The lesser of your axes.
I hand her one of mine.
Yeah,
She takes one from each of you, and dual wielding these hand axes, she's like, Porter, Aphrodite, charge! And she just like hoists her dress and like charging through the trees. Ah! And just goes charging towards these
not
things.
go how I thought it would.
I turn to Talus just before I follow her.
You know what? I've learned some things, and I kind of want to follow her. If she becomes a baroness with this other guy, Miles, I'm just gonna say it. Like, let's not go with the money. She's a lot cooler than
be
the
honest-
old guy we spoke to.
To be honest, I was trying to wingman you so that you could like get her away
Oh.
from that guy. But then the
She's in
demons
love.
appeared.
She's in love.
Yes,
I don't.
she thinks she is. Lots of people think they are. Until the centaur god of love tells them otherwise. Anyway, pull the axe up. We should, like, yes,
Yeah,
make sure
yeah,
she.
let's go.
At the very least, we should try to make sure she lives.
Okay, so you go charging forward. Zinweiss, what are you doing back in the camp? There are flames leaping up. These large creatures are stalking through as the bandits start to rush for their weapons and armor.
What? Heidi, what shall we do? Run? Okay. I'm gonna start running towards where we came from. I look back to see if I can see anyone else. Do I see Jaeger
Jaeger?
as I'm running?
You're still there, yeah?
Yep, still
Okay,
there.
Yep, no problem.
You gotta get out of here, Jaeger! This wasn't a part of the contract. The spirits didn't say anything about this.
Jaeger, what do you do?
Jaeger sort of sees him running. I will say the bubbling lady helps those who help themselves. I'm going to find the nearest petal girl and push her in the ground and run over her body in order to escape the demons.
Noted. Okay, as these evil forces spill from the trees, the bandits rush
Most of
forward.
my 20 strength companions have left.
Yes. The
There is
bandits,
nothing for Paul Jaeger here.
short swords and short bows and light crossbows are drawn, and there's a twang of strings and the clash of steel, and horns gouge into their prey, and their scimitars swing as these two forces clash against each other on the edge of this wedding party, lit by the flames of the burning tents behind them. And as the bandits rush in, the heroes run away. Zinweiss, what are you doing?
I don't know how long until we get to where we find them. I don't know.
You see
Did you hear where they went? I didn't hear where they went. Talus was there. Hey, the priest is still lying down. I didn't say to look. And I throw something at him, and I keep running.
I'll do as I told. And as you keep running from the other direction, you see.
No, actually, seriously, there are demons. You should run, flee.
Right. Change of plan. And jumps up and comes after you. And as coming from the other direction, you see the bride, 2 axes in hands, just come running out. She's like, "What are you doing? Don't worry. There'll be extra grog and more food for when we're victorious. Come on."
Jaeger flips like a switch.
And
Grog!
Talus and Porter come charging, their shoulders and arms barely making it through the gaps in the trees as they slow motion run out. Talus's hair and mane as it goes down into their back is behind them, just wafting in the wind as they gallop in slow motion, like as if they're on the edge of a beach, just where the ocean meets the sands. And you come crashing out of the trees towards the fight here. Zinweiss, Jaeger, Talus, and Porter all come running towards you mysteriously in slow motion. What do you do?
Spirits, I'm listening. I'm gonna use my my body inspiration again to get a new tail.
Fantastic.
Okay, cool. Really, the same one again? Okay.
It's an oldie but a goodie. So the duelist again?
Not the duelist. I think I got
I got 3, and I believe that is the beloved friends again.
Okay, that's it. Right.
Yeah, it
okay.
is.
Now, folks, we're not going to go like full like semi-initiative like we did before. Just
Yeah.
tell me which of your talents, which of your skills do you employ as you turn and attack the forces of the slag heap as they emerge from the trees?
Hells yeah. Okay, so one thing that I was looking to do eventually was I was gonna beseech the spirits to bring their fury upon metal and use heat metal on something. So if possible, I would like to heat up the Baroness's hand axes and make them like super like painful. So it's an
Fantastic.
altered version of the spell. I want her to do extra damage and magic damage as well.
Excellent.
I don't want to hurt the Baroness.
Okay, no, and I mean the hafts are like cured wood, so
Yeah.
they would not transmit down there. Okay, so yeah, she goes charging. Just the 2 axe heads
Yeah.
start to glow malevolently. Okay, fantastic. Porter, what are you doing?
So Porter and Fido have a team up solution where Fido goes charging out, bites onto the leg of like the kill, the person they want to hunt.
Okay.
So that Porter has a clearer shot with the crossbow.
Fantastic. Okay, so yeah, with the distraction of the mechanical dog attacking them, you do manage to fire off that shot there. Okay, just roll me to hit with the advantage of the guidance and the help from your friends there, and see how this shot goes. Generally speaking, Jaeger and Talis, you're on deck.
Yeah.
Sorry, muted. 16.
No problem. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So yes, you Biter just goes charging forward and grabs onto the scaly, gnarled leg of one of these creatures, and it just turns and as its jaw drops open, the fangs, the foul breath, looking and staring at this meager little robotic dog that it's about to tear into pieces. There is a twang, and the crossbow bolt just goes flashing forward through the open mouth and into the back of the skull, and it just goes and just falls backwards. Jaeger, what are you doing?
Jaeger is going to basically ask Talis. Okay, I know we don't really talk about this, but do you mind if I hop on?
Oh no, go for it.
Okay, cool. Hit point battery mode activated. And I basically say, I basically at this point pull out a hat and I put it on my head, and I put one of these little straws in my mouth, and I put one in your mouth. All right, drink deep, big boy. And I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on you again, as a bonus action.
Here comes.
And then I am going to ready an action to cast Cure Wounds when Talis suffers a substantial blow.
Thank you. Talis, what'd you do?
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna swing my great axe wildly. I mean, if I go past any of like the horses that were like tied up near carriages, I want to like free them or something. But
Okay.
just to cause some, just for some,
Combat
justice
horses.
Yeah.
in the world.
So as you go charging in, you just swing and smash open the gate. The horses were already like rearing up and trying to get out away from the flames as the tent nearby was starting to burn, and they just come charging forward. Tell me what happens as these
Flee!
horses stampede through the combat here.
Flee, half centaurs, flee!
Okay. And as you pause to do that, one of these creatures, these are called Ungurns, just comes leaping forward on these strange, these hoofed legs, and they just slam down into the earth in front of you and swing with this massive scimitar for a dirty 20. That will hit, yes.
Does the sanctuary thing come into it?
Yeah, so you need
so
a
yeah,
wisdom
the
save.
first was a wisdom save. 16.
16 is hold on. It is enough, yes, unfortunately.
Okay. And then it's a 24 as they swing this massive jagged scimitar towards you.
So that's a big number, yeah.
And that is going to be 9 slashing damage as it just like
Cool.
across you. And as that happens,
Ah.
Jaeger,
Should have raged
Yep,
again.
as that happens. Actually, I won't use it yet. I'll wait for a bigger hit.
Okay, Talus, you can have rage. Sorry, because I jumped in as you were doing your turn. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 4.
Okay, yes, so you're just a 4, yes. Okay, and Talus, as you finish up your charge, you're facing off against this beast, and you go with the axe.
Yep. Swing axe. Do stuff. Yep.
Okay, roll to hit. Zinwise, you're up.
Oh, I'm gonna be
Zinwise.
reckless. I'm gonna go reckless. I got a 1 and a 3.
Oh no. Okay, just this brings up that jagged scimitar from cutting across the side of your torso, and swing, catches the axe in the jagged blade, and just like growls at you. You puny beasts are not ready for what is coming. The Witch Queen comes for you all. And that is only 15 against Zinwise.
A 15 against Inwise, that's an attack?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I don't know if this spell was banned or not. I'm gonna use Silvery Bulbs for the first time.
Oh, yes.
No!
Okay,
The spirits like just
disadvantage.
try to like blind. Yeah, disadvantage.
Yep. That was the 15 was the lower roll.
So okay, cool. I'll give advantage to Talus. Okay, cool. How much damage was that?
It was just a moment. 7.
7. Okay, cool.
So it's cuts in there. Okay. Porter, as you are looking around the scene here, chasing after the bride to be, there is a shimmering in the air, and these creatures are being accompanied by various spider-like entities, like some giant spiders, smaller ones as well, that just all come scuttling and coming out of the trees. And there is a shimmering in the air as a phase spider also shimmers back out of the ethereal plane and appears between you and Nelly, and goes to
Absolutely not.
it goes to bite it, but you can take an action as it appears in front of you. What do you do?
I'm gonna backhand it with a hand axe.
Okay, go for it.
15.
15 is enough. Yes. Okay, so yeah, you manage to slam like one of its legs out from under it, and it clumps onto the ground as it kind of crashes into the mud here. And Nelly hears that and spins, and she's like, "Yes, yes, I believe these axes are the way forward. What is this glowing? What is this? This heat?
Spirits!
In the name of the spirits!" And she slams them down like into either side of this phase spider's neck, and just like, and as you distracted and hobbled it, she's able to cut it down before it can disappear from view. And Zinwise, what are you doing?
Okay, Zinwise is going to try and cast sleep at 2nd level.
Okay.
Towards the creature that keeps speaking to us, the one that said that we're not worthy and that she's coming.
Yeah, they're in front of Talus. Okay.
Okay, that's gonna be 8d8, I believe. No, 7? 7? Yeah, 7.
Okay.
Give me a sec. I'll roll that now.
Go for it.
Yeah. That's gonna be 36.
Oh, yes. Not a chance as this large Ungern just goes crashing into the dirt at Talus's feet. Talus, do you do the dishonorable thing?
Tell us! With advantage!
Haha.
It's a crit anyway,
You,
now!
you say you will win, but I say nay.
Yes. Okay, and you just behead the beast, and its horned head just bounces across the ground. And as this is a good taste of what to come, as this continues on, your crossbow bolts thrumming, the axes flying, magical healing going out. Jaeger, there is a time when Talus is grievously wounded as one of these large creatures leaps onto his back and is riding up there and just like slams the scimitar into his side. He goes forward, pitching forward. Jaeger, what do you do to heal him as he goes to the ground?
I heal him 15 hit points and flood him with Jaeger's special healing body bomb. Otherwise known for short as the Jaeger bomb.
Yay.
Yay.
There it is.
Sorry, did you rub him with balm?
Yes.
Okay, cool. No. I just wanted to you just comment on his.
Yeah,
on
you
his
know how you were
ass,
asking
like, at
me
the
what I
beginning
put
of
in the Jaeger, and how I was very awkwardly like explaining like what I do because it might be bits of me. Yeah, it's basically just like
Yeah, cool.
my sweat, my general satyr musk.
Yeah, you're
Which
just
actually does
massaging
smell like
that into our
mustics.
satyr friend. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and Zinwise, what do you do as combat continues on like this?
I guess I'd start throwing out vicious mockeries.
Nice.
The spirit hates you. The spirit hates you. Yeah, the spirit definitely hates you. And you.
I just keep vicious mockery everyone.
The forces of the Witch Queen from the Slag Heap did not expect that these heroes would be here with the bandits of the Barrenwood, and as there is a clash of steel and the burst of magic and healing words and vicious words alike just echoing around the glade, and the flashing of Nelly's axes, and a small but very effective Miles Freeland dashing here and there with his short sword flashing, you and the bandits of the Barrenwood drive back the creatures that have encroached on this happy day. And as the last of them is driven off, and you come together, a very small bandit leader comes trumping over his
Oh my.
magnificent bride with her axes gleaming at his side, and he looks up at all of you. You were all magnificent!
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
No,
you
you
very
weren't
much.
too bad either. Now this is going to get a bit awkward, but you're under arrest and you've got to go home to Daddy.
He's like, more empty promises from a murderer, I see.
No, I'm pretty sure I haven't killed anyone today. And this is a bag about your size now.
Oh, no, not you, her,
Oh,
her terrible
not me.
father. No.
Yes, let's be nice. Baroness lady, do you want to go home?
Yes, I want to go to Miles's barony seat and take my place as the Baroness.
Uh,
Amen.
Does that work, though?
Amen. We like that.
I don't know much about politics, but don't you have to be some
Look.
sort of noble line to take over the Baron seats?
And this small halfling-sized Miles pulls himself up to his full height, such as it is, and says, I am Miles Freeland, grandson of the previous Baron that poor Nelly's terrible father murdered, along with the rest of my family. I was the only one to escape.
Oh,
But
that's
we-
Freeland.
We shall retake my family's
You
seat.
see, well, I'd like to just point out that in both scenarios, the young lady still follows us back to her dad's house. So,
suppose
I
it's true.
mean,
I suppose it's true, yes. And do not worry, Miles. We will compensate them duly if they are as useful as they have been today. He's like, yes, of course.
are you
Yeah.
sure?
but I mean, just saying you could compensate us now. I mean, your treasure's probably here somewhere, right?
Are you sure you two are in love? Because if I'm being honest, I was getting some vibes between you and Porter.
It's kind of
Hey,
true.
Charlotte.
What's up with that?
Charlotte Games are raiding in at the end of this happy occasion.
No.
Hello, Troll
Don't
Lord
get the
Gates.
wrong idea. Don't get it. No. See, she's like a third of my age, and I like men.
No, they were just dancing lessons, Talis. Just dance. Sorry, Hufrodite. They were just dancing lessons.
Yes, that's my name, Hufrodite.
Your name's Hufrodite. That's amazing. I've known you all this time, and I
Yes.
never knew that.
Yes, I'm Hufrodite, herald of the
Do you need a cleric?
forest god of love. No, we've got enough.
And then,
Okay.
Father,
Just wanted to check.
Father Durst timidly, like, looking towards Talus to see if he's okay. He's not trespassing against
Oh,
any...
sorry. Yes, you can stand up now.
And he kind of, like, pulls himself up and he's like, well, everybody, I believe we can carry on as we was about to
Shouldn't we-
before we were so rudely interrupted.
Yes, terribly
should we-
rude this interruption that has occurred. So we are going to host a wedding.
I think
Should we put those fires out?
Oh, yes, the fires.
as this conversation is happening,
Good
there were
idea.
some bandits frantic. It's like, oh, those beasts, they came with the fires of hell themselves.
Nelly, Nelly,
Yes, Porter.
it would be my greatest honor to be your bridesmaid.
No, the honor would be mine.
I'd be best man.
Of course.
Can
Haha.
I too be best man?
Joint best, equally as best as each other.
Look, I'm still happy if this guy's not presiding over it. I feel like I'd fall asleep if he gave a sermon.
Yes.
Father
So,
Durst.
Feast, back on the ground.
Father Durst like clamps you on the shoulder. Jaeger is like, I believe a double wedding, double the
Wait a minute,
priest.
is somebody else getting wedding?
No,
Do
no,
you
no.
have someone you're in love
Are
with?
we getting married?
Is it Zinweiss? That's okay. I saw Zinweiss making eyes at you. I can marry
Does
you.
someone
both.
want to marry me?
This is perfectly fine.
He said, no, double the priest, double the holy matrimony.
I see. I see.
I mean, if there are no other takers, I'll marry Zinweiss. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, we're getting married!
I
Yes.
was going to say it's always a double wedding for me because there's always two of everything for the most part.
I don't actually know what marriage is.
I
Oh,
don't know either.
well, wait till you
No one
consummate
say
it.
anything. No one say anything. Let's do it. Let's get married.
Nelly
Yes.
giggles and just gently ushers you all forward in her bridal procession as Jaeger.
I'd like to be the grown-ass man who's throwing petals.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that is
There
literally, by the way.
there is a
when
bruised,
there's no
battered
music
flower
playing,
girl.
That is literally just the noise that Jaeger's making.
Yes,
The
one of
groom's
the
got two best men.
petal
and
girls was
they are getting
strangely
married.
badly wounded.
What? Oh! I just got a 23 on my performance. I'm gonna play epic sax guy on my sound horn.
Hell yeah. Do we get the ceremony as well? The ceremony spell? Me and Talus.
Father Durst has it, so yes, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
So yes, the best men, and Nelly, and the bandit captain Miles Freeland take their place four abreast in front of the sacred oak tree, and Father Jaeger and Father Durst perform a beautiful ceremony. Dare we bow our head as we start, and the sermon continues, and
All right.
our view rises up out of the clearing. We are obscured for a moment as the smoke is billowing up from the tents, but we see this beautiful scene unfolding below us as Zinweiss, Talus, do you take each other through adventure and all of the dangers and trials that await you?
You promise to hold each other's hair when you have to upchuck after a long night on the piss.
Wait, I do?
Of horse.
And do you hold each other in the same kind of regard as you hold the spirits themselves?
Yes.
I didn't understand that, but yes.
Excellent.
And you, Miles, Nelly, do you also promise to be with each other through all of your barony duties and highway robberies for all time to come? They're like, we do. Yes, we do.
Then, by the power vested in me, by however much proof is in this bottle, as well as the blessings of who's your god? I never asked. That was very rude of me.
Me? Oh, I turned out like a pantheonic approach. You know, best on of the day, really.
That was so mean of me. I was just going, some flaky nonsense. And the bubbling lady. I now pronounce you centaur and kobold. And what was formerly a man, but now is probably some sort of halfling, which could potentially be a quarterling, depending on which half you were looking at initially. And baroness, potentially, depending, of course, if you can overthrow the hierarchy of your father's current tyrannical regime, with or without the assistance of those also within the wedding party.
And as you bring the very strong liquor into your mouth, Father Durst proffers a torch for you to breathe through. As the scene is illuminated by this gout of fire, and two happily married couples turn as all Potter. Always a bridesmaid.
Fucking beautiful.
Always a bridesmaid.
I give Porter a hug and say, always a bridesmaid, eh?
As all of the bandits and the gathered folks raise a glass of poisoned ale. Or did you actually poison it? I can't remember.
No, I stole the bride.
Okay. Good plan B. And as they raise their non-poisoned ale, and the happily married couples turn. The commitment to the bit is beautiful, guys. Thank you.
I'm just gonna point this out. You both, we're done with the holding hands bit. You can kind of let each other. I'm happy if you want to keep that.
Nice though.
You're done.
You're so warm.
I am not.
I feel like this has turned into a game of chicken. Okay. I'm going to the pub because apparently it's an open bar.
And Miles was like, "Yes, everyone, the tent's open, everyone over there!" And everyone's like, "Oh!" And they go start moving towards the food and the ale. And Nelly comes over to you, Porter. He's like, the next lesson's free, eh?"
Yeah. Okay. It's just, I've never seen anything so beautiful in my life. You're such a nice bride.
And as we leave this, the rest of the story, the rest of the adventure, dear friends,
yes,
Jaeger, please.
Jaeger steps on, with drink in hand and says, "This one is for my dear friends, Talus and Zinweiss. I saw them today at the reception with a glass of wine in their hands. I knew that they would meet a connection, and at their feet, a footloose kobold man. No, you can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you'll find you get what you need."
His father just says, "Wise words, wise words."
Yes, I read them once, the Rolling Stone.
And you celebrate the weddings. And as we leave this barrenwood, a joyous occasion being celebrated beneath the trees, you look over the proceedings here, and what happens from here on is up to you, our friends over there in chat. If you have backed this Kickstarter, I believe there is the tiniest amount of time still to go. I'm going to check this out, actually. How long have we got? Is it still going? Troll the Games, is it still going? Is we still going? We've got a couple of hours? I believe there might be a couple of hours. Thanks for the follow! Okay.
Hell yeah.
I want to say there's maybe 6-7 hours left.
Yeah, right. I think so. There's a few hours left, everyone. So if you would like to figure out what the rest of this story is going to be, you can back that Kickstarter and head on over there. Thank you very much. As here is the link here. Oh, there it is. Thank you, streamers. Sorry, double link. And thank you, Troll Games. Yes, head on over that, give it a click, and you can see what happens with Miles Freeland. Nelly the Axe, that is her name in the module.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nelly the Axe.
The only thing I
Love
thought
that.
she is Miles' partner in the module, but the only thing I thought was missing, Troll Game, sorry if I may do a little creative criticism here, there was no backstory for Nelly. I didn't know where she came from, so now we know she is.
I thought you were about to say that Miles wasn't a halfling. That was
also not a
one
halfling.
creative thing is Miles was just some guy.
You know what's
That
really
was
great? Is
Thank
if,
you for
like,
joining
if
us.
Miles is now a halfling, he gets the lucky feet because he's like,
That's true.
yeah, he
Yes.
does.
So thank you
Yeah.
everyone for joining us today for Into the Barren Wood, also known as the backstory of Nelly the Axe. As we
Yeah.
leave our
Hell
adventures
yeah.
here, and everyone, oh, Windy JD&D, we're just finishing up, but thank you, and you do get the chance to get into a fantastic giveaway, so do not go anywhere, folks. We are going to wrap things up there, but as I say, thank you to these wonderful people and what's coming up on our various platforms, and we should find out where to take our adventures next as you can venture into the Undying War. This 1 through 13 level adventure path, fantastic stuff. Lots and lots of creative inspiration that you to use in whatever way. Yep, no worry, Troll Games, I'm on it. There is going to be the giveaway of some fantastic presents from Troll Lord Games coming to some lucky winners today. And as there we go here, we are going to be drawing that in just a moment, but a massive thank you to these 4 wonderful people. Let us head the opposite round as we said hello to you. So first and foremost, first time here, I hope it's not the last. Kendall, thank you so much. Tell the folks where people can find you and where they continue enjoying your creativity.
Okay, you can find me on Instagram at Kendall the Human, on Twitter at Kendall's Dumb. You can go on YouTube to the channel Deerstalker Pictures and watch One for All. Alternatively, you can see me just in the corner of your eye before you go to sleep.
Links are in chats if you want that nightmare fuel.
Every time I see you, I blow you a kiss. I'm like, it's okay.
It's alright, babe.
It's-
And Jaeger, how about your good self?
Oh, g'day guys, my name is Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. You can find me all over the internet, just hit Google, you'll probably see where I'm at. Otherwise, you can go visit me on Twitch at twitch.tv/DeadAussieGamer. Can I share a link in chat? I don't know if I may. I'm going to share a link. This, ladies and gentlemen, is my very, very first D&D podcast that I have done with the Mercs of Mischief. It's called Eberhard PD&D. It is a comedy series that features a buddy cop duo of paladins. One is a loose cannon from the city who has been retired to the country, where he meets Pastor Dankliers, who's a very easygoing and very, very country-orientated individual. Think if you like Hot Fuzz, if you like Bright, and you like Bad Boys and those kind of like movies and stuff like that, definitely give it a listen to. It is a lot of fun. It's very quirky. Yeah, has it gone to Spotify? It is on Spotify as well, I believe. Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes, definitely go check those out. Because we're looking to obviously run more seasons of that, and if we have followers and subscribers on those platforms, we'll make more, and that's what we're doing. That's what we have.
Fantastic. Thank you, my friends. Yes, the link tree is there in chat as well. Head on over and follow Dead as a Gamer in all the right places. Porter, AJ Winters, thank you so much. Fabulous to see you again, and excellent as always. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. This was so much fun. Hi, I've been AJ Winters. My voice does not sound like Porter's at all. I know, shock horror.
The last remnants of the fourth wall fall to the ground.
Yeah, it's been broken. It's been broken. I am a world builder and a dungeon master from Australia. I have a stream channel as well, Winter's Tales, as well as a YouTube channel where I release weekly world building videos leading up to a campaign that's kicking off real soon.
Oh boy!
I'm very excited. That's going to be from a studio with 6 awesome players who will be revealing in a video next week.
Fantastic. Okay, everyone, just keep your eyes peeled there. All of the links are in chat. Do follow and get that news as it comes out. And last but not least, my little kobold friend, DreadedGM.
Hello! I'm Josh, the DreadedGM. If you want to see what I can do, you can find me anywhere on the internet. Twitter is probably where I'll be posting some stuff, but Twitch is where I mostly hang out. I am a professional game master, and I invite you to join me on that journey as I discover what that exactly means. Cool things that are coming up. We have some YouTube shows that have been going through tech runs right now, and they'll be coming out very soon. Welcoming back some very friendly, dreaded player faces that you probably all miss very much. And what else? Module Mondays. Right now we are running Dungeons & Dragons Storm King's Thunder on Mondays. So if you want to come join us for that, we start at 8 p.m. AEST. I'm also a part of a stream team with that lovable goof down there. Let's see if I can do the point. Did I do it? Did I get it?
That's Kendall.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, that's Kendall. Okay. No, that way.
Diagonal. Yeah.
Dag. Yeah. So me, Dag, and Robert Harvard GM, we get together and we do amazing things together, like the Jaspers Game Day 12-hour marathon that we just did, and we have a bunch of cool things coming up. So keep an eye on that as we continue to do our thing. Okay. Thank you for John. It's been amazing. Thank you so much. I need you guys want to sit down and be married during this session.
Likewise.
But there you go. I'm a blushing bride.
Yes.
That's okay. Yep.
Yes, everybody, this was the very definition of stacking the deck in the name of a good time. Thank you so much for being the wonderful people that you are and providing all the entertainment that I knew would be forthcoming. Absolute pleasure as always, and I look forward to having some more shenanigans and adventures in the near future. I am John of Phoenix Uwaki, and we will be carrying on with our usual campaigns. Hope you can join us. Thank you for all of the support today, the subscriptions and the follows and the bits and everything, and thank you for all the support that you're showing Troll Lord Games as well. It is a well-worthy cause and a fantastic adventure that you'll be getting if you back that Kickstarter. As we said, a few hours left to go, so please do jump in there and get your chance to take this adventure. What is the Slag Heap? What are these mysterious Ungern creatures? And what is to be? Will Miles always be a halfling? Will the magic wear off? We're not sure. Will the magic of Zumwise and Talis' wedding wear off? Who knows? We shall see. Never.
Plus
Never.
WC forever.
They don't know what the definition of marriage is.
didn't
They're
know.
just like, yeah. We're just like,
just-
okay, is this
I'll
a
do
solid
it.
thing?
Nice. Hold hands for a bit. Have a couple of drinks. It's nice. Yeah. Okay.
What's this?
So yeah, we will be back with Candlekeep Mysteries tomorrow, and then into next week with Rhymer the Frost Maiden, Out of the Abyss, Barovia and Beyond, Well Beyond the Witchlight, and Chasenta's Tyranny. We cannot wait to see you all in these various places, on these various adventures with all of our wonderful players. It's been a pleasure as always, but we have one last thing to do, as we have some wonderful, wonderful prizes from the beautiful people at Troll Lord Games. We have physical copies of the Player's Guide to our heir to their own world, with has new races and classes, spells, etc., all sorts of fantastic stuff in there. There are 5 coupons for digital things on their store. There are 2 $50 coupon codes to be had. There is a $50 coupon code to be had. And finally, a signed copy of the adventure as the Kickstarter finishes. And that is going to be heading out in the direction of you beautiful people. So let me close up the giveaway and find out just who these lucky people are. I shall be shouting you in your Twitch whispers on Discord if you're over on our Discord. Last chance gone, I'm afraid. We're closing up. Okay.
See who the lucky winners are.
Closed. Okay. First up, we have our digital coupon winners, the 5 store coupon codes going to, first things first, I'm going to quickly bust through these. D20, congratulations, and Baron Dragonborn, congratulations, and all of these. Papa Dragon, congratulations. I know these names, excellent. Okay, Rubblejacks, congratulations. You had to get one Rubblejacks, and Jeff Powers, congratulations, all of you will be receiving store coupons for Troll Lord Games.
Yay!
Next up, I'm just going to keep going. 2 physical copies of the Player's Guide to Erd going to, first up, boom, Morthalid, who gave us a yes, thank you so much for that. He gave us a sub today, I think. Thank you so much. And Mooncloud gets the other one, a regular name on the channel here. Fantastic.
573.
You are getting physical copies of the Player's Guide. Lots of new races and classes and things to be had.
Hell yeah.
Moving on, there are 2 $50 ones to be had. I'm going to have to rewatch the VOD to get all of these names. First one goes to Modbrew. Modbrew was there trying to ban themselves.
Get on your money.
Congratulations,
Hell yeah,
it's $50 to spend on the Troll Lord Games site. And also, Grandelwolf's Lair, congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you, congrats to you as they congrats to themselves. Yep, Modry, congratulations. Next up, we have the single big beefy one as 20 strength like Porter and Talus.
Signature edition.
$50. Oh, no, before that, we have the $50
not yet.
coupon as well.
Okay.
That is going to Dutch Dungeons. Congratulations.
Dutch Dungeons.
$50 to spend on the Troll Lord Games site. And last but not least, the signed copy of the Kickstarter adventure is going to the final winner. Drumroll please. Sky Guy D&D. Congratulations.
Yay!
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. I will be sending all the information for all of that on Discord or here on Twitch. So keep an eye on your messages, and we shall be sending it in your direction very, very soon. Huge congratulations to everyone. Huge thanks to this lot here. And I leave you with one last thing. As the bunting flaps in the wind and the smouldering tents give off a little smoke as everyone has passed out or gone off into the woods after the celebrations, there is one last sound. And Farmer Heinrich, with his robotic leg, wheels unsteadily into the glove. Oh, did I miss the party? Oh, bugger. And we shall finish there. Thank you, everybody. I
Hells yeah.
cannot say how happy I am to be playing with all of you wonderful people. And we are going to spread that love forward to somewhere else. Let us see who is online that we can head on raiding to. Okay, who is on at the moment? None of the stream team are on, but there is a rather fine fellow that goes by the name of Nomadic who is on at the moment. I think we should head on there and say hi to Gnome. Wonderful people. They will be doing some good streaming. So everyone, stick around for that raid. Get yourself some of those Dream Pie channel points, and next time you're with us, you can give advantage and things the regular way, not with a fickle wheel to spin, but no, with the Dream Pies, and give the advantage or disadvantage to me if you so wish. And we will see you all again very, very soon. But as we like to say around these parts, folks, stick around for that raid. If you've got them, let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we say around these parts, Oyasumi Nasai. Oyasumi. Goodbye.
Through murder, through treachery, he rose. You trusted him. All wished his demise. Reckless and cruel, loved through hate. Coburg the Undying, High Lord of Ulfstrom. He longed for more, for power, for love. But she was gone, taken from him. But he would have it all. Power and his love, and the world his yoke, and his war. The road to hell begins with the first step. The Undying War a 5th edition adventure path for 1st through 13th level characters that brings an evolving storyline to your table. Pulling your adventures into an epic tale, they will journey over land, through dungeons, towns, castles, and even to other planes of existence. With countless NPCs and endless hours of play, immerse yourself and your players in the world of Aerd and Coburg's undying war. Your journey begins in the simple town of Botkenberg and ends before the gates of hell, from monsters more mundane to beasts of legend. The Undying War, live on Kickstarter. Pledge today and join us at the table. Trollord Games, join the fray.